We got 21 people waiting now.
Oh, is it ready?
Yes. Yeah. How you doing? Okay. God, that crap. What was that? You guys are playing Thursday,
Well, the first match, we made an announce it there. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Balance and Flow Invitational. We're back again, second Balance and Flow Invitational. About to get started here in a few minutes. We have 16 matches today. We're going to be starting off with the kids match. So we're going kids all the way through black belt today. And this time around, we got a little bit of different pricing structure. A little bit more aggressive once again, favoring the competitors. That's what the Balance and Flow Invitational is all about. Trying to get the competitors paid. Submission only, no judges, no points, no overtime, true sub only. And it's all about the speed of the submission. So if you're able to finish your opponent under 5 minutes, that's $250. If it's between 5 and 10 minutes, that's $150. Anything over 10 minutes is bragging rights only. And a couple bonuses there as well. So for fastest submission, you get a $100 bonus, and also a $100 bonus to both competitors for most exciting match of the day. And as I said before, during the previous Balance and Flow, you know, all these money tournaments, they bring out the killers. You got people coming from everywhere, New York State, Pennsylvania, all over New Jersey, even Maryland today. A great set of matches. And before we get started here, I also just want to shout out our sponsors. We have Molina Moving and Storage, which is actually a company of one of our teammates here, Piszar. Shout out to Piszar. The Beautiful Barbarians podcast. That's the podcast of one of the competitors today, Chad Viking, Oakland. We have Atlantic Network Technologies, Dumpling Dojo, New York Hardcore Rash Guards, bringing you the finest in New York Hardcore Rash Guard apparel. Check them out. Just to name a few, we got the Judge Rash Guard, Sick of It All Rash Guard, Sheer Terror Rash Guard, Agnostic Front, Madball, Murphy's Law. And of course, B&B Productions bring you the finest in hardcore music, entertainment, and shows from the East Coast to the West Coast. And just in case you didn't know, my name is Craig. I'm alone in the booth today, but we may have a couple different guests, announcers coming from time to time. Everyone just filing in here, a great capacity crowd already on this brutally hot day. 96 degrees outside, but we got a nice and cool in here. A bunch of competitors in the warm-up room still getting started. Everyone's eager to get down to it. Like I said initially, you know, the Balance and Flow Invitational is all about, you know, coming up with a rule set that's true sub only, favors the competitors, fast, entertaining matches. The quicker the submission, the bigger the reward. So everyone's hunting subs, no stalling. And as far as the rule set, it's going to be, there are a few blue belt matches here that have heel hooks. So of course heel hooks for the purple belt and above matches, purple belt brown and black unless otherwise agreed upon by the competitors. But we do also have a few blue belt matches that I'll have heel hooks permitted. Kids match shortly. Right after the kids are done, jumping into blue belt all the way up through black belt. Stacked card, a lot of matches I'm looking forward to here. I'm sure you are as well at home.
All right. Good Welcome to the second Balance of Flow Invitational.
Come on, wake up, what's going on? Welcome to the Balance of Flow Invitational. I don't want to make this like a show, but come on. All right, so we're going to be starting off with the kids first. It's over here to my right from Gorilla BJJ, Natalie Stallone. And from Paramount BJJ, Amanda Bradley.
So we got Natalie Stallone from Gorilla BJJ, Amanda Bradley from Paramount BJJ.
That's fine. Inside control.
100 pounds kid match. We got Jimmy from United Arts, BJJ United reffing. Natalie with a quick back take. Amanda Bradley trying to get her shoulders to the mat. Natalie staying on top heavy. Still has the choke. Not a good position for Amanda, belly down. Still fighting the hands. Not sure how deep the choke is. Right on the chin it seems, but still Natalie staying aggressive with the back. Hooks in.
Hand fight. Continue to hand fight.
Keep hand fighting. Let's get our back to the mat. Good. Turn. Arms to the side.
Amanda Bradley doing a great job escaping the back. Natalie assumes the mount position.
Watch the arm. Watch the arm. Arms inside. Think about throwing your legs.
Amanda Bradley being coached by AJ Deshani.
Yeah, there you go. One leg.
Paramount BJJ. Now also Drew's MMA and Jiu-Jitsu. Natalie being coached by head instructor here at Gorilla BJJ, Mike Wesam.
You're doing great. Slow down your breathing. You're all right. Bump again. Good. Try to get it escaping.
Small arms the whole time. I want you to use your elbows to get inside.
So Natalie doing a good job of keeping Amanda in the mount position. Trying to keep her pinned down.
Too much across. Good. Don't give your back. Don't give your back.
Natalie now almost in an S-mount position. Grabs the arm, going for the arm bar.
Come up. Stack. Ease up.
Amanda defending the arm bar. Trying to throw her legs over. Natalie trying to break the grip. Finish the arm bar. Amanda able to get her legs in the mix, which is going to prevent Natalie from finishing on that arm bar. Both competitors a little tied up here. I think Natalie has to clear that leg off her head to try to resume working the arm bar. Spider web entanglement on both arms. Bradley. Amanda able to come to her knees. Now finds herself in the full guard of Natalie Stone.
Elbows inside. Good technique. Circle the elbows in. Knee in the butt. Watch your arms.
Natalie breaking her posture, trying to put the arm bar.
Good. Now you know. Good.
Amanda keeps her arms in.
Elbows inside the knees. Watch the bumps. Good. Posture back.
That's it, Nat. There we go.
Knee in the butt. We're going to sink it through. Sink the knee in now. Go now. Yes. Now
Amanda postures up, gets out of full guard, trying to pass.
Come on, Nat.
Natalie deciding just to play some open guard here.
You're rolling down. There we go.
Natalie trying to go for Ashi.
Right hand to the outside.
Now, a little bit of a Ashi X guard sweep there. Trying to attack the ankle.
Amanda, take your right arm, push the leg off. Push the leg off, face out. Show me the
Natalie brings the leg back to the other side.
Hey, hear my voice. Show me the boot. Boot into her.
Amanda trying to free her leg. Natalie trying to maintain the leg position.
And come up.
Trying to go with a belly down ankle. parries the leg. And now caught in half guard. Now full mount. Amanda gets full mount on Natalie Stallone. It's really unbelievable the level of jiu-jitsu that you just see from the kids nowadays, the youth. It's just unbelievable what these kids are doing at such a young age.
Double arm bars are there. Don't open the bar. Double ankle, double ankle. Good, bring her over the top, bring her over the top. All the way over.
Natalie trying to really just stack Amanda, try to get herself out of full guard.
Arm bars there.
Now you know how to break that guard.
We're going to reset in the middle of the mat here. Round of applause for both competitors. Amazing match so far. Some high-level jiu-jitsu out of these kids.
Let's go, Nat.
Bradley resumes with Stallone in her full guard, trying to break the posture. Stallone obviously trying to pass, clear that arm off her head.
The arm bar is going to be there, Amanda. The arm bar is there. Hey, that right arm is there across the neck. Take the arm bar. Don't
Bradley
open up until you
keeping
have it.
Stallone's posture broken down. Looks like she has a little bit of a gift wrap around the neck. With Natalie able to get her arm free.
Breathe, Amanda, breathe. The arms are going to be there. Guillotine now. Guillotine now.
Amanda Bradley comes up trying to get the head for the guillotine. Unfortunately not deep enough. It looks like Natalie has the neck free. But there's the tap. A little bit over 5 minutes. Amanda Bradley with the win from BJJ.
How do you expect any of the matches to hope that? Like, what are you doing?
They give it up for the kids. That's awesome. That's high level of jiu-jitsu from the little kids. Give it up for the girls. Keep training. That's awesome.
Hey, Mike.
All right, now we're going to our first blue belt match, 170 pounds. From Immortals Jiu-Jitsu, Tyler Lee. And from Jiu-Jitsu Modern, we got George Baez.
This is blue.
Now jumping into the blue belt, no gi, 170 pounds. We have Tyler Lee from Immortals Jiu-Jitsu going against George Baez, Jiu-Jitsu Modern.
Let's see harder snap downs, Tyler.
Both gentlemen deciding to start the match from the feet. Jiu-Jitsu Modern out of North Babylon, New York. Immortals Jiu-Jitsu, Clifton, New Jersey. As I mentioned, both blue belts.
Good. Next time, get that underhook. Body
See,
lock.
Tyler Lee also has an upcoming match at the Hammer Challenge Series in a few weeks. Both men just kind of vying for position, trying to get some collar ties. See if we can get the grips in there.
Good job. Good job. Next time you get that underhook, I want to see a body lock.
George fights through that.
Good job.
Tyler finds the arm drag.
Let's see that again.
Baez pulls back.
Constant harassment. Constant harassment. Put some weight on that
Again,
head.
just jockeying for the collar ties, arm drags,
Good
back
job
and
with the
forth.
underhook. Next time you get that underhook, I want you to see you push it into him. Cut the angle.
Tyler Lee being cornered by Mike Rhatigan. Cool Rack, who will be competing later today.
I want to see a cross headlock.
Circle back.
Tyler, constant pushing and pulling, not
I'm going to
just
resume
pushing.
here in the center of the mat.
Pushing, pulling, sideways,
And these guys will want to get things going here if they do want the cash prize. Again, keep in mind the prizes here. Under 5 minutes, $250 for the winner. 5 to 10 minutes, $150. Once you're over 10 minutes, no cash prize, just bragging rights. So, again, these guys will want to get started here soon enough, get this to the ground.
The flank, the side, and the body lock. I like that snap down. Let's see it again.
Tyler Lee continuing to try with the snap down. collar ties to try to pull down George Baez's head, but he's fighting through it.
Make sure to keep your head in the
Clears his head again.
Good, good underhook. Very nice.
Driven to the wall, going to resume in the middle of the mat. So, both competitors willing to stand, jockey for position, try to get a takedown here. Baez able to clear his arm there.
Circle back to the middle.
Both men locking up.
Heavy on those
George Baez tried to double up on the head there. Collar able to free his head. So just going back and forth. Trying to get that inside control, trying to control the head. Trying to get some arm drags going. This is just draining. You know, for anyone who's competed, you know what this is all about. This is just the energy drain, the back and forth, the pushing, the pulling. This is where these are. Tyler getting some drive in there. George Baez able to keep his feet. Almost trying. Nice back and forth. Good defense by Baez. Unrelenting attacks from Tyler Lee.
Make sure to pull as well as push because he's just going backwards a little bit.
Both men kind of in a neutral position, just going back and forth. Baez tried the guillotine there. Tyler able to clear that. Back to the stalemate, just trying to continue to fight the hands, fight the head, watch for the arm drags.
Let's see a level change.
Trying to go for underhooks.
4 minutes in.
4 minutes into this match.
Circle off the wall.
Still no takedowns yet. Everything's been on the feet so far. We'll see who can get the takedown here.
When he puts his head back low, when he puts his head back low, I want
Interesting to see if anyone mixes it up here. Maybe tries to go for a shot, lower their level.
Don't let him keep that collar tied.
Tyler is unrelenting with the collar tie, just continually to fight, push the pace, push the pace. Baez doing a great job of continuing to fight through that. Once up against the wall. Approaching 5 minutes here.
Let's see some arm drags. Yep.
Both men kind of in stalemate positions here, trying to get the grips they want to get the takedown. But just back and forth, collar ties to elbow control, trying to get under. There we go. Natalie able to get the underhook, get Baez down to the mat. So we're going to resume in the middle of the mat here with Tyler Lee in full, George Baez's full guard. So we did see a takedown here. Now let's see. We're going to get down to some jiu-jitsu here and some subs.
Don't let him break your posture. I want you to
Baez breaking the posture of Tyler Lee. Maybe a little shoulder clamp attempt there.
Don't let him control your left hand.
Tyler posting up high. Got that forearm near the neck.
Keep your posture up, Tyler. Let's start
Baez
working
trying
on
to keep his
breaking
hands
Nicole's
entangled.
guard.
So now we've got a little hand fighting going
We can do
on.
knee in the butt, or we can do two hands.
Tyler backs away.
Watch the triangle.
George with a triangle attempt.
Nice.
But Tyler able to pull out, thinking maybe an ankle lock here. Got the left leg of Baez. Trying to cartwheel over. Good defense by Baez. Gets a wedge in. Good frames right there. Watching for the cross space. Controlling the left wrist of Tyler Lee. Lee once again trying to go for that right leg. Now he's on underhook. Maybe trying to go for it. Just able to break him down there.
Posture up, Tyler. Posture up. Let's get a cross face underhook.
Baez trying to post in the neck and try to control that left wrist of Tyler Lee to prevent him from working a guard pass here. Maybe trying to get some head and arm control, of course.
On the right chest. Good.
Tyler doing a good job of staying low. Baez Shoulders to the mat, trying to stay calm.
Get an underhook on the far side.
Looks like Tyler actually may have a little bit of a body lock there, especially with that right arm, making it a little bit uncomfortable for Baez.
Right arm underhook, left arm cross
Baez
face.
doing a good job of fighting Tyler Lee's left arm, making sure that he doesn't get looks like he may be able to get the head
right
here.
underhook is much more important than the cross face. Let's get that first.
So Tyler's got a little bit of
Connect
some
your hands
control
once you have
on
the
the
underhook and the cross face. Then we're
left
gonna work on
shoulder.
the pass.
Baez,
Good job.
he's got the head and arm control now.
Pressure on his chin now. Two things
Baez
to
just
do.
keeping that frame in his neck to try to
Left
avoid
shoelaces on the inner thigh.
really leave from getting heavy in there, but from this perspective, it looks like from this angle, Baez still has he still has him in half guard. He has his half guard hook in, even though he's flat without the underhook. So this is not the position that George Baez wants to be in right now.
Make sure
With
to
Lee
keep all
in
the weight on
heavy
his chin.
with the head and arm, even though he still has that hook in. Baez just trying to frame, just be aggressive with that frame, give himself some space.
Keep your hands
Start working an escape here.
8 minutes in.
Get your head back to
8
your
minutes
shoulder.
in here.
Don't let him have that frame. Let's go.
Hear both men just breathing heavy.
Tyler, get your head
And that's
inside
everything
that
starting
frame.
from the feet. You know, that's that back and forth
Let's
from the
get
feet.
your
That's
left
just
shoelace
training.
on the inner thigh. Make them turn
And
over.
right now,
Let's connect your
Tyler Lee
hands.
just staying in heavy.
So watch the
He does
back
have that
doors.
frame in his neck, but besides that, he's in a pretty good position. Needs to work to free his leg out of that from that half guard hook. Baez just trying to make himself a little bit of space. If you've ever been down in that position, you have someone in half guard, but you're flat on your back. That's not a fun position. You got to try to fight, get to your side, get an underhook, get something going. Baez trying to use his right arm to push on the hip of Lee, pop him up a little bit. Still using that frame in the neck, making a little bit of space there.
Okay, switch to double underhook.
So he's able to get that knee shield in. Lee trying to sit back on that right ankle.
Nice, Tyler.
For the ankle lock.
Beautiful job.
Tyler Lee with the win via ankle lock. It looks like George Baez is okay. Tyler Lee with the win at 9:04.
Tyler, aka Jericho the Great, just went under balance. You know when you have to save yourself.
All right, next up at 145 pounds from Sarah BJJ, Zein Ashraff. And from Jiu-Jitsu 1, Reed Blazer.
So next up here at 145 pounds, we got Zein Ashraff from Sarah BJJ, Reed Blazer from Jiu-Jitsu 1. Zein Ashraff, getting right down to it. No stand up here. Reed Blazer trying to invert to get something going there. Again, trying to get some leg entanglements, trying to get the right leg of Zein Ashraff. Both men just kind of inverting, trying to get some barambolos going, trying to get those angles to get to the legs. Zein Ashraff looking to control the left leg of Reed Blazer. As I mentioned, Zein Ashraff from Sarah BJJ. Sarah BJJ, of course, needs no introduction. Zein, part of the what they call the fourth stringer squad there. Reed Blazer out of Jiu-Jitsu 1, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Looks like Zane's trying to get into a backside 50-50 position, but Reed turning his body, trying to free that right leg. Zein doing a good job of controlling both legs. Looks like he has him in the honey hole here, trying to control that far leg. We get a weave going.
Use that left leg on the hip.
Reed trying to free that Reed is able to free that knee right there. So both men in now Reed trying to go on an attack of his own. Just back and forth here, hand fighting. Men going back and forth.
2 minutes in.
Inside leg control. Zein now in more of a knee cut position. Reed Blazer got a little half guard with the left knee shield there, trying to keep him at bay. So we're in our third match here of the card. Again, 145-pound Zein Ashraff, Sarah BJJ versus Reed Blazer Jiu-Jitsu 1. Already seen a couple fireworks in our first two matches. And find themselves in a 50-50 position. Zein Ashraff puts his foot to the floor, now trying for his own attack on Reed's left leg. Zein heavy on both legs, so no attacks there for Reed. Just disengages altogether. Reed Blazer open guard. Zein Ashraff on the feet. Trying to pull a luminary there to the legs. Defended by Zein. Going back to that knee cut position. Hand in the hip, trying to work a pass. Now trying to pass to the far side. Finds himself trying to almost go for a knee bar on that left leg. Didn't quite have the knee control there. So as you can see in this match, what both competitors want, they're hunting legs back and forth. Back to that half guard knee shield position. Reed Blazer trying to break Zein's posture down. Zein trying to keep good posture, get some weight on him. Back to the knee slice position. Zein trying to get some heavy, some head and arm control there on Reed Blazer. Now Zein assumes side control, getting it heavy. He's really keeping that right hip low. Dropping in that heavy pressure now. His control. A little bit over 4 minutes in. Third match on the card. More north-south position from Zein Ashraff. Looks like he has control of the left arm. Watch it, could be going for more or a back take attempt here. Looks like he's trying to drag him up to take his back. Maybe go for the choke, maybe a triangle. Reed able to turn in, watch the arm, watch the arm bar maybe for Zein Ashraff here. Arm not totally extended. Reed's keeping a little bit of a bend in that arm. His head is caught though. If you remember, this is a triangle where he's trying to extend the arm as well, so it's a triangle armbar combination. Zein Ashraff. A little under 5 minutes. Gets the win via armbar / triangle over Reed Blazer.
No.
All right, next up at 170 pounds from Bones BJJ, Anthony Williams. And from Strategic MMA, Rhatigan.
Now getting started with our fourth match on the card, 170 pounds from Bones BJJ, Anthony Williams, from Strategic MMA, Rhatigan.
Watch that overhook there, guys. Watch the guillotine.
Exactly, up high there with the guard. Decides to break free, both men deciding to stand.
He's expecting that, Anthony. He's expecting that. Let's get side to side passing, Toriando passing, body
Rhatigan
lock.
just deciding to sit at this point.
I don't want him sitting like this.
Anthony Williams with a strong wrestling background.
Good underhook.
Anthony Williams at Bones BJJ, Clifton, New
Smash his
Jersey,
heels against his
school of
ass.
Devontae Johnson.
Watch that butterfly. Get your right foot on his
And
shoelaces.
Zach
Smash his
Rhatigan,
heels
blue
against his
belt
butt.
at a strategic
and get
MMA
that
located
posture up
in
right
Old
away.
Bridge,
Watch
New
your rubber
Jersey.
guard. Watch your butterfly.
Rhatigan trying for the armbar.
Good.
Williams able to
Next time
disengage.
that happens, I want you to drop on him right away.
Both men deciding to start back from the feet again.
When he stands upright like that, I want to see a sweep single. Right now, as soon as he stands upright, I want to see a sweep single.
Rhatigan trying to get a little collar tie in there, posture break. Williams able to free his head.
He's trying to bait you. Let's keep the pressure on. Good job.
Williams trying to go for the double leg drive
Good job.
for the takedown. Trying to pass. Rhatigan wraps
Two
up full
options
guard
here.
on
Two
Anthony
hands in the
Williams.
armpits, stand up, or get your
Williams
right
now
knee in
working
his
the
butt.
pass, trying
fly
to
his legs
stand up.
open. Watch those
Stack
arms.
Zach
Watch those
Rhatigan.
arms.
Right in front of the table here.
If he tries to underhook your legs, drop. Get your weight drop on him.
Rhatigan almost went for like an hourglass.
Let's try to keep your
Sweep
hips
position.
over him. Don't get too much over his head.
Trying to break the
Don't let
posture
him
of
get
Anthony
under.
Williams.
Let's go back to center.
Starting guard. Action as soon as
Going to break up the
says
action
go.
here. Have both men resume in the center of the mat.
As soon as he says go, stand up.
Williams in the full guard of
Go.
Rhatigan.
Come on. Two hands on one knee.
Rhatigan trying to
find
go under
him,
the leg.
close guard, open.
Trying to work for
You
a
can put
sweep
your hand
there.
over his mouth as well. Watch out for the underhook on your right leg. You want to drop your knee down. Put your hand over his mouth.
So Williams, of course, trying to
Keep your balance here.
maintain his balanced position. Rhatigan able to get in on the leg. Now
Nice hang up.
Now Williams trying to reverse it. Didn't have the knee line. Both men are back standing. A little bit over 3 minutes here. Nice exchange of action.
There you go.
Level change there. Both men share a little left there. Now back to business.
Let's keep the pressure on. Don't let him stand up.
Packed house here. Gorilla BJJ, Wawa, New Jersey.
Grab both ankles. Do some side-to-side passing. Strip that grip off of your foot.
Knee slice. Williams right to the pass. Blue right through there. Ansley. Zach Rhatigan throwing up a buggy choke
Left
here.
arm in his face. Left arm in his face.
Williams maintaining good posture, being
Put your right elbow into his face.
Rhatigan able to get his guard back to open guard.
Next time you pass the guard, go
Nice submission attempt there just to disrupt the side control of
either
Williams.
straight to north-south or mount.
Williams with the inside leg position here. Maybe thinking knee cup, maybe trying to jump over the top.
Placing more side to side.
Don't let him stand up. Stand up.
Rhatigan
Now,
decides to stand
attack.
up. Start back from the feet. A little bit over 4.5 minutes in this match.
Face to the shot.
So just recapping where we were the first match. It's about 5:52. Second match 9 minutes and 4 seconds, and the last match there about 4 minutes and 59 seconds. So we are seeing some high-paced, fast-paced, entertaining matches here.
Next time you get that underhook.
And both men here just back standing, deciding how they want to approach this, getting their collar ties.
for standing up, Anthony.
As I mentioned, strong wrestling background out of Williams.
Remember, head
See if
fighting
he's
as
able
well.
to lower his level here, get another double leg. Both men staying very relaxed, not overexerting themselves here.
There you go. There you go.
Rhatigan once again going with that high guard from the standing position. Williams gets those double unders. Now Williams just pushing down, trying to push down the knees, get out of full guard. Trying to make Zach Rhatigan uncomfortable here, push down on that knee, try to get out of full guard. Back to open guard for Rhatigan.
This time when you pass straight,
See what kind of pass Williams attempts here, tries to jump over onto the knee slice. Zach doing a good job of keeping those legs in the mix, not allow the guard to get past.
Go give him space to get up. Let's try some loose passing. That's a lot, bro. Let's try some loose
Zach maybe trying to get him from a leg. Williams wants to pin him down. Trying to surf up top there. Zach trying to go for a backside 50-50 position.
Let's see a step back.
There's a one hook there. Now Williams is trying to stay heavy here. Maybe go for a step back.
In the knee to his chest. There you go.
Zach trying to go for the ride. Staying in on that left leg.
Hurry up, get out of there quick.
Williams is staying heavy on that heel.
Let's keep turning.
He wants to try to turn in. Nice escape by Williams. Nice attempt by Zach.
Don't give him room to stand up. Keep that constant pressure.
Approaching 7 minutes in this match.
Knockdowns even from here.
Nice display of jiu-jitsu by both competitors. Some submission attempts, some good defense, back and forth.
7 minutes in.
Rhatigan maybe trying to go for an Ashi sweep here.
There you go. Knee to the shoulder.
Williams is trying to clear those legs, getting the head control of Zach. Once again, getting heavy on that heel, can't work it, sitting through. Once again, back to the open guard position. Williams trying to control the right leg. Rhatigan trying to get a pass here, knee on belly. Smooth the side control. Zach Rhatigan once again trying to throw up that body.
Let's either go to mount or go to south.
Williams just now settling heavy. Zach trying to get that left knee in the mix. Try to disrupt the side control. Williams just settling heavy. Keeping the hips low right there. Head and arm control.
Good job. There you go. Go left.
Zach Rhatigan with a nice bridge there. Able to switch the positions, assume side control of his own, trying to get control of the right arm of Williams. Williams using that left arm just to try to make a little bit of space, get a wedge in, shrimp out.
Let's get a little bit more aggressive.
Now he's got his legs in the mix. Williams breaking the posture of Rhatigan. A little bit of a clamp of the head and shoulder there. So Williams has that right knee in there as a little shield.
Good job.
Now men switching position here, so now we have Williams playing more of the open guard as Rhatigan tries to be on the offensive here from the top.
Good. Immediately pressure.
So there's back and forth exchanges here. A little bit over 9 minutes, so time is of the essence here. If either of these men want the cash prize, but definitely an entertaining match.
Get out of there quick.
Williams able to free his leg.
Got 30 seconds until 10 minutes.
Williams trying to put a cartwheel pass, able to get it into north-south. Nice pass by Anthony Williams. Now just settling in heavy. When you start reaching the 10-minute mark, and you have someone laying in north-south, that's just exhausting. So, you know, Zach's got to try to start moving here. It's not gonna, maybe Williams trying for some kind of north-south choke.
There you go.
Can't exactly see the grips from here. It looks like he may be a north-south. So he also has control over Zach Rhatigan's right arm. Williams just maintaining heavy north-south. I believe he has a grip on the head there. Looks like a north-south, but Zach's trying to get his frames in the mix. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to finish this. Looks like there's just too much space there. Zach's using that right arm to try to push up on the head of Williams to really stop him from just dropping all that forward pressure. but Williams just staying super low and heavy on the head. And then, like I said, over 10 minutes in, Zach able to work an escape there.
Left, right, don't walk in.
This is the time when you start getting past the 10 minute mark, you're going to start digging deep with some of those escapes when people settle in heavy. Williams with a nice pass. Just kind of a little backwards leap over Zach Rhatigan there. Now back to north-south, staying in heavy, controlling those hips, lowering his level. He's got both of Zach's arms out of the mix right now.
Don't let him invert. Don't let him invert.
Almost like a key lock attempt from the bottom by Zach Rhatigan there, just to again make some space to get out of that bad position. 11 minutes and 30 seconds into this, the fourth match, Balance and Flow Invitational. At a hot, beautiful day here in Mahwah, New Jersey. Tons of spectators, tons of competitors, people from, again, all over New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania.
Nice, Anthony. Be careful. He wants that, Anthony. Be careful. That's what he wants, Anthony.
Looks like Zach Rhatigan trying for a toe hold.
Quickly.
Not sure if he has the best height. Williams able to free his leg there. Just kind of kick it.
Right away.
Yes.
Rhatigan inverted. Able to maintain guard. Butterfly hook in there.
Don't let him rest, Anthony. Harass him.
Just great back and forth attacks and defense in this match. Williams with another nice tap. More grip.
Finish that.
More room.
Yes.
Back triangle. Back triangle, perhaps. He has the back triangle with left arm control of Rhatigan. Let's see if Williams can finish this. Trying that he ratchets it up that triangle. With the arm extended. Anthony Williams. Williams will be on arm from the back. Yeah.
Hey, give it up. That was a sick match. Nice. Back and forth there. Next up, 150-pound blue belt butt with heel hooks. From 10th Planet, Long Island, Joey Bag of Donuts, Carey. And from Gary Tone and BJJ, Wesam, Saleh.
It was actually like maybe 457. Yeah, it was under 5.
That was Zein.
Fifth match here. We got Joe Carey from 10th Planet, Long Island, also known as Joey Bag of Donuts. And from Gary Tone and BJJ, Wesam Saleh. I failed to mention during the last match that both Anthony Williams and Wesam Saleh both competed in the first Balance and Flow Invitational and returning here again to compete. Bar from Wesam Saleh, under a minute.
Quickest submission so far.
All right, now we're moving on to some of the big boys, 245 pounds blue belt. So make sure you got some stable footing or a good seat because we got the Viking versus Juggernaut here. So from Brian Drury, BJJ, Chad, Viking, Oakland.
So far we had that fastest submission of the day right there with Wesam Saleh under 1 minute with the armbar, Gary Tony BJJ. Sixth match of the day, 245 pounds plus. Chad Viking Oakland from Brian Bury BJJ to Waterville, New York. Probably butchered that name, but just know it's upstate New York. Versus Ryan Roth, 10th Planet Allentown. Ryan Roth trying to go for that ankle lock right away. One with a similar move here at the last Bounce Flow Invitational. So you definitely have to watch with Roth and those ankle locks. Chad posts him in the throat. Oakland able to withstand that ankle lock attempt. Trying to keep the proper posture here for Oakland. Ryan Roth possibly thinking Kimura here against Roth. Roth with the ankle lock win. A little bit of about a minute and a half in. Ryan Roth, the winner via ankle lock. What just happened? It's an ankle lock. Right.
We suck again! I know, we're gonna find out. We're walking on it, so
All right, next up, women's 150 pounds. From Henzo Gracie Warwick, Jordan Novack. And from Inversion BJJ, Shannon Schade.
Seventh match on the card here. Jordan Novack from Henzo Gracie Warwick. 150 pounds against Shannon Schade, Inversion BJJ. 2 purple belts. Henzo Gracie Warwick, of course, Warwick, New York. Inversion BJJ, school in Maryland. Past 2 matches extremely quick. 2 quick subs in the 2 previous matches. Really high-paced stuff. Both competitors will be awarded for their fast submissions there. Novack trying to keep the posture of Schade broken, doubling up on the head. Shannon trying to get some wrist control, get her posture back here. So this is the 7th match out of 16 on the card. A few of the earlier matches were a little bit lengthier, but the last 2, as I mentioned, we had 1 submission in under 1 minute. And then the next matchup was off 1 minute and 30 minute submission. Thankfully, all competitors are okay. Appears to be no injuries, which is always a great thing. Generally staying heavy here. Looks like she got the body lock. Novack trying to almost maybe get a go-go quad or the leg in the mix there. Working that leg in front of Shannon's face, really just trying to keep her at bay. Going on the head, not sure if she may have. Plata attempt. Novack sitting up to do Plata. Shannon with a roll through. Falls her. Possibly trying. Nope. Thought there was going to be a triangle attempt there. Now joined here by Chad Viking Oakland. He's competed in the last match here.
What do we got?
We got Jordan Novack versus Shannon Schade here. Back and forth. Novack trying to keep the posture broken. Maybe thinking about sitting up there. And how you feeling? How's the ankle?
Good. Turns out it was just my foot popping, so I can walk, and I got 2 of them, so, you know.
All right, there you go.
Nothing else I can do. It didn't hurt my tap because it made a loud pop. I'm like, all right, well, that's about enough of that.
I can't blame you for that, absolutely. A little bit over 3 minutes. Novack trying to maybe a little arm bar there, but Shannon trying to do a little bit of a knee staple now, trying to
dig into half guard.
Yeah. Novack trying to dig into half guard, back to full guard. Pulling down on the head, keeping the posture broken. That's what we've been seeing so far in this match. Just Shannon trying to work the guard passes, Jordan trying to continue to work some full guard, or maybe even go a lot of rubber guard type attempts there. Once again, shout out to all the sponsors of today's event: Melina Moving and Storage, the Beautiful Barbarians podcast, the one Chad Oakland sitting next to me, Atlantic Network Technologies, New York Hardcore Rash Guards, Dumpling Dojo, and of course B&B Productions. Jordan now playing a little bit of an open guard. Shannon disengages. Let's see if we get kind of a different look here in the action. We've seen a lot of full guard so far as we approach about 4.5 minutes into this match, our 7th match on the card. Still a ton of great action to come. Shannon may be thinking of a step back there, got the inside leg position. But Jordan latching on, not letting her go anywhere. A little bit of that head and shoulder clamp. Maybe thinking guillotine. Awkward angle there, so I'm not sure how well that's going to work. Or maybe a triangle attempt. Can't tell from this angle if she has the arm in. She may. Not the best angle on the triangle. Need to lock up. Oh,
there we go. Arm in, yep.
There's a triangle attempt here from Jordan Novack, Enzo Gracie Warwick.
I should get back to the other side.
Against the tag. Jordan Novack, and then it'll be a triangle. About 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
All right, at 150 pounds from Enzo Gracie Warwick, Damien Maver. And from Jiu-Jitsu Modern, Siah Webb.
I believe Damien just got back from the West Coast trials, right?
I'm not sure about that, but
I believe he was out there.
We got 2 blue belts here in our 8th match. Damien Maver, Enzo Gracie, Warwick, New York.
Close leg guillotine.
Siah Webb, Jiu-Jitsu Modern, North Babylon, New York.
I saw my leg here.
Damien trying to turn into him, trying to keep that Siah from getting in on that leg. Siah inverts, trying to pass that leg over. Knee slice position here from Damien Maver.
Through that leg first. Burton. Arm drag. Back to feet.
Full head position. Watch the guillotine identify.
So after a quick start, both men back to the feet. Fighting for collar ties, fighting for that inside position. Siah lowers his level. Siah decides to sit, play some open guard. Again, that's all. And the Balance of Fall Invitational pays to get down to the jiu-jitsu. The more you're spending time on the feet, trying to wrestle, probably not going to get a submission there. So get it to the ground, get a submission going. Siah trying to invert, trying to get in on a leg. Damien recognizing that. Controlling the left leg. Controlling the right leg. Siah Webb.
Really impressed with how Siah is doing the inversion and just his quickness.
Now, yep, start the right lead, your left arm. Little zip with it.
Siah doing a great job of keeping his legs in the mix. Not letting Damien pass. Damien just trying to navigate his way through it. Got to decide whether it's front headlock by Damien. Siah in the turtle position.
Right arm.
Damien trying to get the back. Great job keeping his legs in the mix.
Good scramble.
Absolutely. Great scramble. Great back and forth action.
I'm getting tired just watching these guys. And I already fought. Watch the sweep.
Trying for a little shoulder clamp sweep with the butterfly hooks in. Is Siah Webb. And as I mentioned before, you get these tournaments where there's money on the line, you get all the killers out, all these guys are training, competing all the time, they all got a ton of big tournaments under their belt.
Working. Constantly working. But this is the only fight that's going to pay you for the quicker submission, so I don't know who else is doing this. I haven't seen it.
Maver just in a heavy...
Working for head and arm choke right here.
Head and arm
My
choke.
favorite move. He's on it, he's got the arm trap. He's got to drop that hip and drop his shoulder, his elbow over his shoulder. Well, he's out.
Yeah, Siah just showing some great tenacity there, able to get back to turtle, fight his way out of that head and arm, but still Damien has
Nope,
him in
there
a
we
tough
go. There's
position.
the choke. That's it.
There's the choke. So 4 minutes and 15 seconds, Damien Maver ends over Gracie Warwick with the win. Yeah, he was about like 4:15.
Sweet.
At 215 pounds from Enzo Gracie Warwick, Sam Santander.
1 second. All right, we're good, Paul. You can announce it. I thought he was just walking in. All right, let's go, Sam.
And from Ambush, BJJ, Brandon Johnson.
All right, ready, let's go.
9th match of the card.
Alright, we got some meat on the mats now.
Yep, 215 pounds, Brandon Johnson, Ambush BJJ, Sam Santander, Enzo Gracie Warwick. Both men starting from the feet. Brandon Johnson, strong wrestling background. We saw him in the last Balance and Flow.
Ooh, nice angle. Nice angle. Yeah.
Oh, Santander trying almost for an anaconda. Brandon able to fight his way back.
A lot of movement.
Both these guys getting right down to it. Brandon fighting the arm.
Bar temper now.
Brandon out of Ambush Jiu-Jitsu Club, Perth, Amboy, New Jersey. Sam out of Henzo, Great Sea, Warwick, New York. Sam also with a strong wrestling background. Both these men have vast experience in wrestling, but getting down to the sub attempts right here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to see. That using that wrestling just to get down there to work on the submission, to get that cash under 5 minutes.
Sam using that left arm to make sure that Brandon can't get that knee pinch on that left leg. He's got the figure 4 lock on the left leg of Sam. Sam keeping that foot heavy on the floor, as he should. Just keeping his weight on it. Able to clear the leg.
Brady, get up. Down, Sam.
Sam trying to get heavy. Step over.
Nice.
Sam not in trouble here. His knee is free. Able to get that leg out of there. Brandon coming up on top.
Outside. The leg again.
Keep him here a little, Sam. 1.3. Brandon sitting through. He's gonna fall for a guillotine.
Sam trying to go for that guillotine grip, right? But Brandon fighting through that.
Now stand top here.
I really enjoy that chin strap position of just grind somebody down.
Just get heavy on him.
Yeah, and just break that neck and just make him miserable to be under you.
Wear him out. Wear him out, but don't wear him out for too long. Not at the Balance and Flow invitation.
No, definitely not.
You want to get down to the subs.
Small amounts of grinding.
Small amounts of grinding, wear him out, go for the sub. So Brandon has him in half guard here. Sam trying to stay heavy. Brandon trying to get back onto his side, get that left arm for the underhook.
Digging that, yep.
But Sam, it looks like he has that arm around the head. He has the underhook, but he's still caught in half guard.
Think these wrestlers, man, no matter what position you put on top there, just putting pressure on you constantly, not giving you an inch room, no matter what.
That's always my personal favorite thing is to go against any wrestler in the room and just get literally just can't get them off you. Can't get them off you.
You earn every inch over and over again.
Frame, push him down.
Turning on him again. Right, look at the neck.
Nice, here we go. Switch our
Brandon
hips.
still does have the leg entanglement there with the half guard hook, I believe. So he's able to fight through. He's not completely flat, so he is fighting through it. 3 minutes and 40 seconds into this match.
Sam's just keeping that upper body heavy, not letting it get anywhere up.
Nice, shoot your
Brandon's going to have to explode if he wants any sort of movement to do anything with that leg entanglement.
Below his ass.
He's got to dig that under the
Left
background
underhook below
otherwise.
belly button. Right legs to the horn.
There we go.
Back to the crossface, Sam. Stay here till you pass.
Sam doing a great job of staying.
All right, Brandon, let's get up, bro.
Just not giving him any room to breathe. Nothing at all.
Well, Brandon able to fight back to get him in the full guard. Now trying to keep his posture broken. Great work by Brandon there to weather the storm, getting back to full guard. Sam just being unrelenting with the pressure. Just unrelenting with the pressure.
With your right leg, hook. Take the half guard. Hook with your right leg.
Yeah, he's fighting.
Let's get your right arm, underhook.
Get up off the ground.
Heavy side control established here by Sam.
Seth brought that knee back in. From
Brando, get onto your hip.
isolate that arm.
Brando, turn.
And beautiful, beautiful rear naked choke.
Brando, Jesus Christ, bro, come on.
Coach is
Brando,
very displeased.
switch your hips to the side.
Get your back to the mat.
Go belly down into a full
Oh, there it is, there it
turn.
is.
Gator turn.
There it is.
Turn into the choke. Turn into the choke. Brando, Jesus Christ, turn into the choke.
Short term
Turn.
grip.
Brando,
Now you see
Jesus,
how
go.
Sam has his feet crossed.
There you go.
Ask him to double
Keep
over.
turning.
Do a full gator turn.
Gator turn.
Got out of it.
Go. Brando, Jesus.
Oh,
Been able to escape the back, but now belly down. Ashraff, Sam has the under the chin. Both hooks still in.
Pump him off your back. That's all you really got to do.
Brando, use your legs.
Just real quick for those tuning in, just to understand that the prize here.
Push the elbow.
We got the shot. Sam was able to get the rear naked, a little bit over 6 minutes.
You know, you hear the coaches yelling and everything in the background and really animated, but you just don't understand how that tiredness from that groundness that just shuts your brain down for 6 minutes of just that heavy wrestling pressure. Sir.
All right, next up, 145-pound blue belts with heel hooks from Gary, Tone, and BJJ, Stevie, Piszar. And from Strategic MMA, TJ, Salas.
Going to see a lot of leg lock action in this one. You got two highly motivated blue belts to reach some knees. And, oh, there we go, right off the rip. Right off the rip.
10th match on the card, Stevie Piszar from Gary, Tone, and BJJ versus TJ Salas at a Strategic MMA. 145-pound blue belt with heel hooks allowed in this one. Both men getting right down to it. TJ being super aggressive, trying to get on those legs. And just to run through those rewards one more time, if you get the submission under 5 minutes, you're getting $250. Between 5 and 10 minutes, $150.
So you got to dig for a crucifix here. Or not a crucifix, it's more, Jesus. Dog fight was under.
Yeah, 5 minutes and 20 seconds was Jordan. And then 4:15. 6 minutes and 2
We thought it was going to look like the seat was on the far side.
All right, next up, 175 pounds, out of Gary, Tone, and BJJ, Ben Martinez. And out of Gorilla BJJ, Carey, Genova.
Got a hometown boy in Carey here.
Ben Martinez, Gary, Tone, and BJJ versus Carey Genova, Gorilla BJJ, 175 pounds. Corey's a purple belt, I believe Ben is as well. Ben was here at the last Balance and Flow Invitational, just as many of the competitors were.
Now what's Corey's name? You train.
Corey's just one of those guys that figures things out in 2 months that it takes someone else to figure out in 2 years.
Oh, he's one of those.
Hunts the back, super nimble. He's a great athlete, phenomenal shape, extremely flexible. I think that this is one of the matches I was really looking forward to. And the last few matches, I mean, they've been so fast, I haven't really been able to say everything I want to say.
It's been insane. I didn't.
But shout out to all the schools who brought a ton of competitors. Enzo Gracie Ward, as always, Gary Tone, BJJ, Strategic.
All the 10th Planet gyms.
All the 10th Planet gyms. We have Immortals, Jiu-Jitsu, Paramount, BJJ. Great day, great matches. Tons of spectators here.
It really is amazing how far this sport has come in the past 10 years.
And it's the level of jiu-jitsu we're seeing today. From the kids, from white belts to blue belts, it's unbelievable. It's legit unbelievable.
Just you've seen so many prodigies come out of here.
Under the jaw, there you go. Put some weight on that. Put some weight on that. Then when he goes to bridge, leg breaks, work to the back.
And Martinez in a north-south position here.
Right foot to clear the left foot. There you
I don't
go.
know what the objective here is for him. I thought he was isolating that arm to go for the razor lock. Now he's looking for more.
Ultimately, he's going to trap the head a little bit with his legs, but Corey was defending that. Corey able to spin through.
Belly here we go.
Corey pops him up. Wow. Able to sneak through to the back. Corey is in harm's way. Benjamin Martinez doing a great job of getting to the head.
He's going to step to the mount.
Ben doing a great job with that hook. Ben did a great job with that hook to keep Corey at bay. Both men stand up. Ben trying to work maybe for a trip there. High-paced action, 2.5 minutes in.
Really impressive. Really impressive.
We're 2 minutes and 47 seconds in.
Strong collar tie by Ben.
Pass the guard again. If you want to play from Romano, that's fine too, Ben. You don't have to call it standing if you don't want. There you go. Invert on that.
Looking nice, take that leg.
Nice sweep there by Ben Martinez.
Your right knee on the floor, right knee in front of his hip.
A little bit over 3 minutes in this match. Both competitors back to a neutral position, back to the feet.
Run right over. There you go.
Dragon a trip.
Let me also give a shout out to everyone involved in the production of this event. Sharky over here with all the production, the audio, the camera work.
Yeah, definitely check him out. Mechanical Shark Media on Instagram. Yeah, he's killing it.
If you're gonna stay in the butterfly, you gotta go shoulder to hip. You don't reverse sideways. Leg work with the left leg.
We're trying to keep Ben at bay here. He has the left leg of Ben entangled, but been able to get that leg free, but back to an open guard position. Ben trying to come up.
The next time you pass him, make him bridge hard, take his back off that.
Let's go, Corey.
Switch side. Next time you bridge it super hard, get ready to switch side. Bottom hip, control the hips.
Lower, get him a turtle.
Watch your back. Ben, right foot goes to the right knee. Right side knee, step on the ankle. Step on the ankle. Place it near side
the neck as he does.
Shoulder, open the back of the neck. Crunch that chin towards the chest.
Really taking under on Corey there.
There you go.
Flatten him out.
Get ready to turn with that back. Keep your hips. Find out
Watch that gable grip, see if you can get that short choke in. I don't know if he quite has it under his neck. It looks like he does.
Ben, chair sit to your left. Keep his back.
Yeah, looks like Ben has the right arm under Corey.
That's deep. Back. You're naked. That's it. Wrap.
All right, now we got some even bigger boys, 250 pounds plus. Blue belt with the heel hooks from 10th Planet, Long Island, Shahgholi. And of course, BJJ, Sam Palumbo.
We got Shahgholi at 10th Planet, Long Island. Sam Palumbo at a Core BJJ, 250 plus pound match. Big boys on the match. Pat just came back, I know for a fact, from ABCC, where he did quite well. A lot of people don't know this, but Pat is 16 years old and an absolute beast. So I am excited for this match. I think we're going to see a lot of interesting stuff out of some young guys here.
Yep, Pat Shahgholi, 10th Planet Long Island. School's owned by his father, Chris Shahgholi.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Heads up the SoGi tournaments. Pat known as Poopy Ice, the adult slayer. Sam Palumbo, core Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu out of Stanford, New Jersey. And to your point there, Shad, I had the ability to just see Pat compete a few weeks ago at a local good fight tournament here in Mahwah. And just for a man his size, it's unbelievable what he's able to do. Invert, comfortable there, going for the legs, backside 50-50. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, both of these guys, bright futures.
You know, it goes back to what we were saying earlier, the progression over 10 years and just the kids that are coming up in this. It's just really amazing, really, it's really good to see them have this much investment and just exceeding at it and excelling at it, pushing the game forward. Really gives you hope to just enjoy the progression of this game.
It just makes you think, where are these guys going to be in 10 years? You know, like you said, at his age, 10 years from now, it's like just unbelievable thing.
Assassins, just straight assassins. We got Sam here.
Sam in on
for the Kimura.
Kimura on the right arm of Pat, trying to get to a north-south, maybe trying to also use that right knee to kind of dig into the hip, stomach area, rib area, make it uncomfortable. But
Pat did a good job to get back to the ground. If at any point I'm cutting you off, you can just tell me to shut my fat mouth. We got a good reverse here. Pat with the...
I'm actually happy to have you here next to me. Take some pressure off of me from doing all the talking, get some other commentary in here. So, glad to have you here, Chad.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Glad your foot's okay.
Yeah. I got two of them, like I said. It's the worst that can happen. I walk the limb, try to sprint, I'll walk in a circle. It's fine. You guys are going to have to this way. All right.
Back to open guard here.
Reset.
Sam wasn't able to get anything working with that Kimura attempt.
I'll tell you what, though, he's doing a great job of keeping Pat just away from his legs and not letting Pat get comfortable with his game, because that's, I know, what he wants to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to get double unders under Pat's legs, try to keep him flat, make sure that he can't get under his legs.
Good job of fighting against that guillotine. Right here, I really like, especially for the big boys, when they go north-south, keep going, isolate that arm and get that head and arm choke. That evil rainbow head and arm with that lat trap. That's like a big guy bread and butter there, because you just get heavy on top afterwards and just squeeze, and your opponent's head will literally turn red like a plum. That'd be perfect, man. Great with colors.
Yeah, Sam keeping the pressure here, a little bit over 3 minutes into this one. Pat wanted to make some space.
Sam not letting him get his frames in, not letting him get much movement here. It's just so hard having the big boys on top of you, man. It's just so hard. You got to move your weight and their weight. So you got to figure these guys are 250. You got to move 500 pounds to reverse them. It's they can't let you move. Here we go for another Kimura attempt by Sam.
Yep, and we've both been there on many occasions, many of a tournament. When you're getting tired, someone just smothering you. You know, you have to dig deep to try to, get some kind of guard back, and that's
all you want to do is go lay down and have a sandwich.
You're like, why did I decide to do this on a Saturday?
Yeah, taking up knitting. I think we're going to see
maybe a little
Doris, you think?
stepping over, maybe trying for that
mounted guillotine.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I think he was thinking there. Mounted guillotine, still cranking on the head of Pat,
still
trapping the leg there. This could be bad. This could.
If he can get his hips in there, Pat gets his head out. The amount of energy these two are exerting is really impressive. Just constant movement.
Pat able to get the turtle. Sam not too heavy on him, not really sprawling out, just kind of keeping that head and arm control a little bit. Now laying on him.
They're just both trying to recover a little bit.
Catch those breaths where you can get them.
Absolutely. I mean, you know you're trying to finish as quickly as possible. If you can't breathe, you can't breathe. Trying to snap that head down.
Both men back up to their feet.
That was a missed opportunity by Pat. He could have definitely kept that pressure on. Still going for that.
Oh, Sam stepping over for the armbar. Far side armbar attempt here. Sam doing a good job with his attacks.
Really putting
the pressure on him.
Jinx, you want me to say it? I like that. I really like Sam disengaging and resetting when he starts to feel in danger. It's really smart, and it shows a really good awareness.
He knows who he's going up against.
Yeah.
And he knows what Pat wants. He knows Pat wants to get on those legs, go for the heels. Sam very cognizant of that, trying to pin those legs down, get to dominant north-south positions. But great defense by Pat.
Yeah. But you get that heat of the moment, you know, and like you're like, oh, I'm getting where I need to. And you're not thinking of all aspects. And I think it takes a lot of awareness and a lot of jiu-jitsu maturity. You're like, all right, I've got to, even though I'm in a good position, I'm going to back off and come back in. It shows a lot of
reestablishing, you know, if you don't like the angle, you don't like the position, maybe you're 75% of the way there, but hey, just disengage, get started again. Both went back to feet 6 minutes and 15 seconds into this match.
that collar. Yeah, it's all position for submission. That's what they teach you day one, every time. Position for submission.
Looks like Pat was attempting a little inside trip there.
Pat's got good counter wrestling. It really is a more well-rounded than you think, and I don't want to sound like a knock at all. It's just he has these little things he pulls out. It's like, oh wow, all right, so he has good counter wrestling as well. And he's got good defense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know Pat's background, but it's one of those things. Like, if you didn't wrestle all your life, you know, don't focus on the wrestling, just focus on the counter wrestling.
Yeah,
because it's going to take you 20 years to get amazing at wrestling.
Absolutely, and you need to get a time machine and go back when you were 5, exactly. To Iowa, and Dan Gable, and
all guys.
You're better off just buying a video. PGA Fanatics.
This is my first time seeing Sam Palumbo.
I'm really impressed.
And yeah, absolutely.
Really impressed.
I like his attacks. I like his defense. Arm drag attempt there by Pat.
See a little bit of frustration on Pat's face. Sam is completely stoic and just straight-faced, showing no emotion, constant pressure. I like that overhook trap, I really do. You don't see that used a lot now. A really good match going on here. Really, really good match. Body lock.
Both men just trying to catch a breath at this point. Over 8 minutes into this match. A lot of action. And you can see it's taking its toll on both competitors. Pat with a snap down attempt.
Coming in like a bull with the head down. But again, I think that's a little bit of wrestling background. Create contact before you attempt any takedown. It's like K1 wrestling stuff.
You could be baiting him, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or the thing he's got nothing left. Lower his level, work for a takedown, you never know.
Absolutely. All right.
A little donkey guard attempt there, it looked like. A little shout out to Jeff Glover with that, huh? That's got that head and arm.
Yep.
Watch the arm.
Sam's able to, there we go, side control.
Able to avoid that guillotine, get inside control.
He just kept the legs away. He just kept Pat's legs away. Didn't let him get in on him. And again, it just shows maturity. He didn't freak out when Sam had his head in his arm. And when he was getting swept, he stayed calm and collected and worked his way out of it. Now he's back on top.
Get your elbows inside his elbows.
I'd really like to see Sam, the amount of time he's spending in side control, really work for a lat trap head and arm. Especially the way that Pat has his arm right now.
You can see Sam breathing heavy, Pat trying to keep his frames in there. Sam didn't go for that left arm on the sit back. He was able to hitchhiker his way out, was Pat. Get back to the legs. Close guard. Pat bringing the punch. Full guard. Both just very, very tired. Oh, rubber guard.
All right. When was the last time you saw a 250-pound man take rubber guard? I'll tell you, it was 1979. I was on shore leave in Bangkok. Again, catch my breath. Like, you know, people just don't understand how just grueling this is. I mean, most people train 4, 5, 6 minute rounds. When you start giving that double-digit round time, it's just
especially at the high pace.
Yeah.
A little hijinks going on here.
Yeah, just kind of weird for the dude who's been on the back. But, you know, trying to bait him into doing something foolish, trying to get him emotional, obviously. But Sam's just been calm and collected this whole time. And so is Pat. I mean, they're just both came in with a game plan. They're both attempting it.
Pat just trying for different looks to get the different leg entries. And really hasn't gotten in on the legs as he wanted to. Sam goes. There you go. High crotch there.
There you go.
Nice trying to bowl him over.
Yeah.
But
Well, if you're going to give it to him, might as well take it.
got it back down and turtle.
Donkey guard was actually my first wife.
I got no comment on that. I'm not quick enough to say any kind of good comeback to that. But
No, that was Mac's wife. We got Sam is just.
I think Pat looks like he has a little bit more energy than Sam.
Definitely.
Breathing heavy. Pat looks like he still has a lot left in the
Man,
tank.
Sam has been on the attack from the first second. Just constantly on the attack. Unfortunately, that's
You know, as we were talking about earlier, that's the whole thing, is trying to get your conditioning right for these true sub-only matches.
Yeah.
You're not getting a break with overtime. You're not getting the judges' scorecards. There's no breaks. Like, it's just shark tanks. It's everything that you need to get your cardio right for these kind of matches. And you can't recreate it.
No, it's the jiu-jitsu equivalent of eating your vegetables. Like, it's just something you have to do, and you're not going to like it. You're not going to enjoy it. It's going to be grinding. You're going to hate every second of it. But it's the difference between getting your hand raised and going back to the drawing board.
Action slowed down here quite a bit. I think a little bit of fatigue, obviously, as we said, setting in for both competitors over 13 and a half minutes into this one.
I think we actually have. This is just my the way I look at it. From right now, it looks like Sam is very, very tired, and Pat is frustrated. His game plan is not working. I don't think he expected as much resistance from Sam. I don't think he expected this much defense from Sam. I really think if you look at Pat, he seems more. He seems fresher, definitely, but he seems kind of at a loss with how to get through Pat's, or how to get through Sam's defense. Sam is just an attack this whole time, and he's white. And I feel his pain, being a 280-pound man myself. It's not easy to keep doing this for almost 15 minutes now, and to be the aggressor constantly.
And know that, hey, I can't just sit here and get points. That I gotta find that sub.
Yeah.
But
You want this to end.
Could end up being a war of attrition here. Just who's got there's enough left in reserves, left in the tank to push.
Yeah.
And this is a great match on both ends. I mean, I'm really. What Sam's displaying here is incredible, and I've seen Pat in a bunch of matches where he smashes people real quick, so this is definitely pushing him almost 15 minutes in.
Yeah, they're in deep water now. Both of them are in deep water. I think I could armchair quarterback this whole thing, but I really, if I was Sam, I would stay to north-south a little bit longer and just drop my hips and just offer a little bit of a smother on Pat, just make it a little bit more tired.
Turn that elbow into your chest, head down to the floor.
dig for that arm.
It looks like he's going just for a little razor lock there. Not getting it. Right there. That's where I would dig under, isolate that arm and get that rat trap rainbow choke, or evil rainbow choke. Right there.
15 minutes in, round of applause from the crowd.
Absolute warriors this whole time.
Use your butterfly. Stump one arm, take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Stump the other arm. Yes. Keep using that. Keep using that.
Inverted and up in that arm.
Got some options here. I get that arm isolated, or just work down a little bit and get the back.
Looks like he's going to try to attack that right arm. Yeah, try to go for the arm bar there, but he does have that hook in also, so he has options.
Sam just waiting.
Near trying to attempt. Sam, yeah, as you can see, not as much in the tank. This kid's going to kick away. Both men back to the feet. That comfortable with just sitting. Get right down to the action.
Get a grip on that arm. Your arm drag across. Pull him up and bind the body lock. Yes, good.
Sam trying to work some kind of body lock pass, but not sure if he's got the energy for it. But again, keeping Pat at bay from those leg attacks.
That's key. I mean, that's giving him time to work. Just getting heavy on that leg. It's like watching two grizzly bears fight to exhaustion.
Back coming up.
All right.
Little leapfrog right to the back.
Again, never seen a 150-pound man move like that.
And you always got to give it to the guys who make the matches entertaining within the match.
Absolutely.
You know, it makes it fun for the spectators. Good to see. 18 minutes in on the leg. Sam able to get out of there. It's a nice entry there. That's got both hooks in. Sitting heavy on the back. Sam not really giving him anything.
Nope. I don't know if he's going to roll forward and peel him off.
Sam just thinks super tight. Trying to not let Pat get that underhook, trying to hook that right arm.
Just a little bit of air, just a little bit of recovery. We've got a triangle attempt here.
Watch your arm on the way out there.
I don't have the angle on it yet, but I think that Woods on the plotter.
Take that leg, Sam.
Gotta get that. What happened?
Sorry for the boring match.
Hell of a match, 250-pound guys going almost 20 minutes. Just absolute battle the whole way through.
Yeah, not exactly sure what happened there. Maybe he just didn't feel like he could defend the leg. I didn't see what happened, but I'm happy with the win.
I'm thinking it was exhaustion. I think just 20 minutes of just 500 pounds of man rolling around, it's gonna zap you, especially like I said earlier, Sam was just the constant aggression in the first 10 minutes. It's gonna, you know, it's a gamble. You're gonna attack, but when it comes to a checkmate like that or a stalemate, what can you do?
Yeah, I think he just felt like, Pat was maybe taking toehold there, and it's like, just getting so tired, listening to defense, falls apart, and it's like, hey, all right, you got me. But that was a great display of jiu-jitsu, nearly a 20-minute match.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
There was one match on this card that I did not think would go almost a half hour. That would be the one. I definitely thought that they were going to just hammer, like two silverbacks coming out of each corner, just smashing into each other. What I thought we were going to see maybe 5 minutes of just straight brutality. Either, Sam obviously out wrestling them or playing his game and going into those legs. So,
Ready? Give it up for the big guys with nearly a 20-minute match. Next up, we got women's 150 pounds from Hart BJJ, Ansley Cox. And out of Method BJJ, Nicole Matthew.
The development, the savagery of the women's matches has just been, again, great to watch through the evolution of the sport.
13th match on the card, 150-pound women's match. Ansley Cox at a Hart BJJ at MMA, Pennsylvania, against Nicole Matthew, brown belt, Method Jiu-Jitsu, South Plainfield, New Jersey. So we've had a good mix of some matches being over in a minute and change, with one match under 1 minute, then we just had a near 20-minute match. It's going to be hard to pick the match of the day. I've gotten a couple in mind, but we'll see what's left to come. But
I've got one in mind, and I think that it's going to be. I think it's hard.
That's not what you got?
No, a little higher.
Oh, okay.
A little higher. Yep,
oh, okay.
That's the one.
We're just keeping that confidential for now. We'll see who ends up.
Yeah.
We'll see who ends up getting this. We'll see what everyone decides. But
Craig and I have a side bet.
Yeah, I just placed my bet on DraftKings.
Yeah. I just bet him if my match wins, he has to wear a pink tutu next time we roll.
I can just buy you a pizza or something? Or
I can buy my own pizza. I'm a grown-ass man.
Nicole, look for 2-on-1s, create extension. Bring yourself on the inside.
With Ansley in her closed guard. She's doing a good job of keeping posture and not letting Nicole cross the center line and isolate an arm.
Nicole, circle that
Good hand fighting here with both women.
2-on-1. Big hook under the leg.
Big and under for that leg.
a little invert through them. It's like a little K-guard entry there.
Yeah, Close guard.
Good recognition by Ansley, knowing that she was trying to get in on that right leg.
Yeah.
Nicole fighting the hands of Ansley Cox. Thinking maybe Kimura.
2-on-1, Nicole. You can clear those hands. Constant.
Seen a lot of full guard in this tournament.
Yeah.
And I'm not, that's surprising because I always joke that full guard is a thing of the past, but I've seen quite a bit of it today. A lot of times people ended up in full guard and kind of sticking with it.
Use your knees and compress the abdomen, create some disruption, and then we go back to the arms.
602. Sam.
A lot of hand fighting. Close guard here.
Sam, I got Steve.
Then that was
We're at about 5 minutes. Literally about 5 minutes. Like,
Dig a nice that leg again.
it was like.
Oh, rack shot. Okay.
All right, next up we got a little bit of a rematch here at 225 from Immortals Jiu-Jitsu, Mike Rakshan. And from Lionheart MMA, Stephen Tonger.
All right, we got Mike Rakshan, Immortals DJ Baez, just after. Who's next? Until grappling.
Oh, okay, Ben.
Stephen Tonger.
Let's go.
Mike Rakshan, also known as Cool Rack, owner of Immortals Jiu-Jitsu in Clifton, New Jersey, purple belt.
All right.
Now, both of these competitors did face each other a few years back. So it's a little bit of a rematch
Get
here.
head out of there.
It's one I've been looking forward
Don't let him
to.
circle to the back. Stay in front of him. Control the elbow.
Who's next, right? Who's Mike Rakshan? No, I'm saying on the floor grappling.
Roll over. Head out.
Nope.
Head out.
Never
Head
mind.
out.
I mean, he's been on some big stages. So, yeah, I mean, he's some big fights to win, W's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relax. Listen to your son. Don't relax there. Do this every
Stephen
day.
just trying to
Go, coach.
keep those double unders, keep Mike and Turtle here. Trying to take the
No
back.
time limit. You take your time here.
Mike doing a good job of staying tight.
Yep, don't relax. Nice.
Roll. The turtle.
Watch the hooks. Yep, fight those hands on the inside. Try to double over. Nice.
Stephen's doing a good job of just riding the back here.
Don't let him get that hook.
He's got that left arm through, controlling the
Attacking the neck.
Don't let him get that hook. Right. Stand up. Stand up now. He doesn't have any hooks in.
I'm talking the other day about how you're starting to see more and more rear naked choke attacks without the hooks in. And a lot of guys are just straight up digging for the neck down.
Yeah, finding his face, just crushing people's faces, just crushing people's mouths and jaws. Yeah.
So I mean, if you crush somebody's jaw, do you really need your hooks in?
No.
Stand up.
Everyone likes their teeth and jaws.
Absolutely.
So you want to go home.
Yeah.
You want to go home with all piece if you can. This is a term of you want to push the pace, but you also don't want to set yourself out. You get an ACL injury or something, and you're out for a long period of time. So
Everybody's got work on one day.
it's knowing your limit. You want the cash prize. You want to keep moving up. But Stephen's doing a great job here of just riding the back.
Absolutely.
Just staying on top.
He has no control over
I
it.
like that. I don't like that. That's leaving you
Not
open.
let him get hooks in.
Really leaving you open for a choke. You just lose some mobility when you do that.
3 minutes in. Deep breath and stand up.
No hooks in here, but again, he's got that
Get your leg out
kind of
between his legs
backpack
and just
monkey
stand
grip
up.
there.
He's got that
Stand up, stand up. Let's go. Grab hand and draw. Stand up. Don't let him
One
get
hook
hook.
in, able to take him over, kind of a modified back take.
Don't let him get the hook. Get your shoulders to the mat.
Fine misalignment. Let's go.
Shoulder to the mat. Back of your head to the mat.
Kind of peel that
Grab at the hands, not at the wrist.
back.
Back to turtle.
Push at the elbow. Push at the elbow. Off your face.
Every day. He has no control of your hips. Good. You want to get up now. Now move.
Nice escape there by Mike.
Yeah, you can see again that
He doesn't have control of your hips.
Steve there was working for that rear naked choke without any hooks in. Just like we were talking about.
Get him some weight. He still doesn't have your hips. Take him off. Take him off. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Good job controlling his hips, not letting him get away.
Stand straight up.
Just stand heavy on him constantly.
And I assume if you're watching this, you train jiu-jitsu and you've had someone on your back like that before, you know how much that takes out of your gas tank. Like someone just riding you like that, just drilling your face into the ground. Mike's doing a great job with defense, and Steve's doing a good job with the attacks. About 4.5 minutes in here, now back to the back. Drives that rear naked. Hand fighting, hand fighting.
Get your shoulder through the mat.
Keep that chin down.
Like to get long, get one of those hooks out.
Get it from one pass up. Keep that chin down. Don't let him crank that.
Push at the elbow.
Nice. Close eyes. Don't hurt your eyes.
Steven just really being unrelenting with those attacks. Going
Good
for the
hand
neck,
fighting
for the
Mike,
face. But back and forth hand fighting.
Start rolling. Start rolling.
Back to turtle.
Really good control of those hooks. He's got really good control of those
Make your neck
hooks.
small. Make your
Really
neck
keep it
small.
right where he
Push the
wants it.
elbow up. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Great
Mike
job.
able to flare up the elbow.
Your arm. Great job.
You gotta move,
Steve still
right?
got the back attack going. Got his hooks in. Doing a great job reestablishing hooks in the
Yeah,
back.
he is just hammered Mike's jaw.
Keep the bottom hook.
So Mike did a great job of staying calm,
Yeah.
doing the hand fighting, not letting himself get overwhelmed. I mean, 'cause as you can see, I mean, Steven just with his size, he's
Push
a
the foot
beast.
down. If you're gonna retain the
Club
foot,
in your
push it
face
down.
like that,
You're
trying to,
here.
just going right up your jaw, right up your teeth.
Stand up. Stand up. Come up.
Really is demoralized. It's like, well, I've got a guy on my back hand.
Stand straight up. Don't get into dog fight. Stand up. Don't get into
Back up and standing. Great offense there by Steven. Great defense by Mike.
Now go. Put the
6
pressure,
minutes
go.
in.
Let's fight that. The pressure, black corner. Yalla Habib. Now he's tired. Now attack him. Now that he's tired, attack him now. 6.5.
Move around. Push.
A little duck under there by Steven. That was nice.
Do you think he has a wrestling background? I think he might have a wrestling background. Maybe circus performer? What do you think?
And I mean, just the way you see that he controls Mike from the turtle position here.
His
pretty-
body awareness.
Yeah, he's spent a lot of time in grappling in general. I mean, now he's going for a little half Nelson almost there. Spins back,
Just
round the
staying
back.
heavy on his back, keeping those hips compressed. Not letting him get any leverage. Going for a roll
Mike
through
trying to
there.
roll through. Steven good doing a.
See if we can see him work for a head and arm choke here.
Mike trying to go for a little leg entanglement there, but watch for.
All right. Yep.
Mike recognizes it. Got
Now, if he can break down that. Nope. All right. Good.
elbow to the mat.
Well done.
Let's see if they'll go S mount here. Just nope. Back to turtle. Backpack grip again. No hooks in, but again, just doing a great job is Steven Tonger of maintaining the back. Just staying heavy.
Really constantly harassing his neck. Just staying heavy. And we're
Back to the back take for Steven Tonger. Hooks in.
There you go. Get long and
Yep.
get
Mike,
that bottom hook out.
absolutely. Mike trying to clear that left hook, that left leg of Steven. Get his.
Well, I
it's
think
turned into him.
Yeah. Good. If you can get 2-on-1 on that arm and spin in, that's a really good explosive move.
Ready to control his foot, push it down,
Again, just attacking the neck. Steven just constantly attacking the neck.
Looks like Steven might be switching to the body lock, maybe. But now
I
back
think
to
he's
turtle.
trying to get back online there.
Yep. But again, all these positions, Steven doesn't have to exert too much energy. So I think with the energy battle, he's, making Mike carry his weight most of this match.
Yep.
Oh, trying to sweep out the legs, back to the feet.
Standing back up again.
Over 9 minutes in.
Let's see here what we got. We've had a lot of exchanges where guys are just walking in straight up. Not a lot of. I don't know if people are really not concerned with the shots. Is that just from the current environment of jiu-jitsu where everybody's like kind of more comfortable on their back or what? Because I don't.
I think part of it might be energy, and the other part is it's sub only.
Yeah.
So if the guy's going to get on top of you, he's not getting any points. Doesn't matter about that. You can throw up your submissions, but
sure.
Yeah, I've observed the same thing today. A lot of guys walking in straight up, not trying to lower their levels.
Yeah,
just hey, let's get right down to it, right? And as time goes on, I think they stand up even straighter.
Yeah.
The harder you're breathing, you don't want to stay in that wrestling stance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over 10 minutes in, so no cash prizes in this one. But like I said earlier, this is a rematch. These guys have wanted to get back on the mat, so it's all about the bragging rights now.
Just a lot of really good exchanges.
No. Rakshan tried for getting in a single leg there, but now back to the turtle. Steven looks like they got the head and arm over under.
Easier said than done. Getting separation in this situation when you're 10 minutes in. Again, he keeps putting those palms on the mat. I don't like that. That's an open invite for your neck.
Yeah, it looks like he's maybe trying to reach for a leg.
Yeah.
But
good sit
nice
through.
Sit
I was
out.
just about to say.
Nice sit through. Both men back up to their feet. Gotta respect and love this back and forth jiu-jitsu. Super entertaining, high level stuff.
It really is. These matches that are going over 10 minutes, people, the people at home may think that, this isn't. But it's really a testament to how evenly matched a lot of these competitors are. Nobody's getting one up on. It's really a battle. It's a mental and physical battle at this point.
Both men just taking a second to kind of catch their breath.
I believe Steven was picking the beard hair out of his teeth. See, again, which if you ever had beard hair in your mouth, it's very disconcerting. Going for a little face cover there, a little smother.
Yep, Mike's sitting back on his heels.
Good posture.
Maintaining good posture.
There we go.
Thinking maybe about attacking that right leg. Has it tucked under his right arm. But definitely being recognized by Steven, breaking his posture. Controlling that left arm.
Great separation with the legs there.
You can see that Mike is thinking about sitting back for that leg. But Steven might be thinking of triangle attempt.
Double unders here. Nope, switching over under.
But Steven does have his butterfly hooks in, so Mike does have to be cognizant about that, even though he has them flattened out.
Sit back, got the 2-on-1.
Throwing up that little rubber guard hook there.
A lot of rubber guard today. A lot of rubber guard attempts. You guys must be doing a lot of yoga. Steven's saying he's a little bit tired.
I know. Mike's just trying to stay heavy now.
Yep.
Steven's got his half guard hook in.
Just trying to regain a little bit of shit talking. Always good to see. Trying to wound each other emotionally.
No love lost here, you know. Not in this one.
No love in this dojo.
Over 14 and a half minutes into this one.
All right.
Now Mike's trying for a back take of his own. He's got one hook in. Kind of a modified back. He's trying to scrape out that right knee of Steven Tonger.
He's got to get, yep.
One hook in for Rakshan. So after Rakshan was finding himself in a turtle position for a lot of this match, now the tables have turned. He's just trying to get heavy and wear out Steven Tonger a little bit. Tonger being very aware of not letting him get the other hook in.
Back to their feet.
Yep. Stands up, pushes down the wrists, clears the hands, back to the feet.
This is where you really find that who's got the fortitude, who's just got the, I don't even, the grit, I don't even know, who's just got that little bit more steel in them than the other guy. Resetting him, get him back in the center there.
Over 16 minutes into this one. I think saying this is a pretty evenly matched contest is an understatement, you know? I mean,
yeah.
This match is everything I expected it to be. Back and forth, good exchanges. Just who has a little bit left in reserves, who has a little trick up their sleeve.
Yeah, that's it. That's 100% it. Steven doing a good job of controlling Mike's posture.
Steven been trying to throw up some triangles there, but just Mike doing a good job of kind of slipping out.
Bring a knee inside. Start threatening 2 knee slices.
Let's go, come on, finish the fight now. He's tired.
Both men obviously getting a little bit visibly tired at this point. Pace has slowed down quite a bit. Rakshan doing a good job.
Side control, nice pass.
Able to use that other leg to free his leg that was caught in that half guard hook to assume side control. Now getting in heavy.
Finish it. Don't let him rest so he can finish the fight now.
I think both guys trying to catch their breath for a minute.
I gotta think Steven's playing a little bit of, yeah, I think he's playing
a little bit of possum.
A little bit of possum.
Shoulder into his chin. Shoulder in his chin. Punish him.
What do you think we see here? Buggy choke?
Shoulder, not arm. Shoulder.
At this point, I don't even know.
I was completely facetious.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of crazy stuff today, so
agreed.
I never know what to anticipate next at this point. It's been an absolutely great event so far. Balance and Flow Invitational, Mahwah, New Jersey.
Gorilla
96
BJJ
degree
Academy.
outside. Very thankful for the air conditioning in the facility today. Got a ton of people here, a ton of spectators, ton of people coaching, supporting their teammates. Everyone's having a great time.
All right, now we're going to get a little shoulder pressure in here, I think. There you go. Grinding.
If you've watched Rakshan compete before, you know he likes that scarf hold, that case of Gatami. You wonder if he's thinking that here. This is now officially the longest match of the day so far at 19.5 minutes.
Steven getting back to guard and back up. Nice. And attacking. Whoa.
Little friendly shove out of bounds. So I think you were right there, Chad. I think he was playing a little possum.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a little explosive there with that guard recovery.
Blow him in. 20 minutes. The Immortals corner calling for a flying buggy choke. Let's see if Mike can pull that off.
A little friendly back and forth between these competitors, asking who's going to retire. Wow.
God. Yep. Wow. Totally playing possum. That explosive strength is just phenomenal.
That was close.
Mike stating that Steven almost got him, but crawling back to the center of the mat.
Steven, again, really riding high with that back, but
Doesn't look uncomfortable. Doesn't look unstable.
no,
Really
not
doing
at
a
all.
good job of just keeping his hips back, keeping his center of gravity down.
Yeah, as you mentioned before, the way he's moving his hips in this match, you see that grappling, that wrestling background.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows where, when to move, where to move. But give it up for Mike. Yeah, I mean,
just a constantly good job of defending.
Staying calm, maintaining his breath, watching those chokes, watching those jaw crushes, and everything that goes along with that. Rolls
Good
through.
roll and got both hooks in on Mike's back.
Steven Tonger once again with the back control here. Hand fighting. Mike trying to turn into him. But Steven does still have that right underhook on the shoulder, so he's able to have some good control there. Keeping that body lock hook there. But again, Mike able to escape. I don't know how many times he's escaped the back today. I would say at least 5 or 6.
I've lost count.
Yeah. Can't see from this angle if this is a armbar attempt. It looks like an armbar attempt.
Yeah, Steven was definitely trying to isolate that arm.
Too shallow. Over 22 minutes in.
Oh, I thought we were going to see the ankle lock attempt there from Mike, but
Yeah, he's been consistently holding that right leg, and I'll keep wondering if he's going to sit back on something, or again, just doing it for the threat of it. Just plant that seed in his head. Hey, I might sit back, but
still at this point, I mean, even in a steamer lock or an Aoki lock or something, just
possible omoplata here,
Yep.
but maybe a toe hold. Oh, nope. But Mike doing a good job of hiding that right arm, trying to roll through.
Yep.
Let's see, can Steven do the
close.
omoplata?
This is a good fight here. Steven trying to get that, and
Wow.
Mike gets out. Wow. Again, you got Mike's corner calling for the attack, but it's just so hard. 22, what are we at? Almost 24 minutes in. It's just
easier said than done.
Absolutely.
You know, when you're the spectator.
Yeah,
I mean, 24 minutes. I can't. 24 minutes is...
I'm as good as Gordon Ryan on the drive home from the gym every day.
Oh, yeah.
In my own mind, I'm the best jiu-jitsu player in the world.
Oh, yeah.
In reality, not so much.
It's like the memes with the the guys with the cheese doodles all over them criticizing UFC fighters.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's unless you do this stuff, you don't know what this takes and how draining even the first 30 seconds is, especially from the feet.
Yeah, yeah.
But both these guys, tremendous competitors. You know,
the
veterans, high level
here on both sides is just so great to watch.
Same thing, look for a body lock.
Mike, circle your left foot up and over his leg.
Yeah, Mike, just fall back to the lock if you got it.
There. Again, thinking about maybe taking that left leg.
There it is.
There
There
it
it is.
is.
He sits back for it.
Double outside Ashi. No,
And
actually,
he
no.
got it. He got it. Wow.
Mike Rakshan with the heel hook win. I don't think it was double side outside Ashi. Either way, he had the leg entanglement there, got the heel hook for the win. Over 24 minutes in. A little beautiful, touching moment there. Mike Rakshan giving the shout out to his mother, who was in attendance. And a big win. Survived a lot of onslaughts, a lot of back takes to get the W.
You know, we talked about it. We said, I wonder what he's going to do. He kept isolating that ankle. Sure enough, at the end there, he sat back and got the heel hook.
Just once again sanitizing the mats real quick before we move on to the next women's match. 125 pounds, Catherine Malaras out of Paramount BJJ versus Adrian Meehan out of Bayshore BJJ.
Hey, how you doing?
So only 2 matches left on the card. This will be our 15th match. And as I mentioned, the Mike Rakshan Stephen Tonger match was the longest match so far of the day, over 24 minutes. Absolutely great match.
Ask those guys what they do for cardio.
You can give it up that last match, longest match of the day, over 24 minutes. All right, 2 matches left. Now we got 125-pound women's at a Paramount BJJ, Catherine Malaras, and at a Bayshore BJJ, Adrian Meehan.
Catherine Malaras out of Paramount BJJ and Adrian Meehan out of Bayshore BJJ. Our last women's match of the card. And right into it they go.
2 brown belts here. Catherine Malaras recently receiving her brown belt from Paramount BJJ Tag Team Affiliate in Downingtown, PA.
Just giving you access all day. We saw the same thing the first match.
Catherine and her fiance AJ Dasani opening up their own school, their own tag team affiliate, Droogs MMA and Jiu-Jitsu, going to be located in Pottstown, PA, so keep a lookout for that. Adrian Meehan out of Bayshore Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, located in Hazlitt, New Jersey.
There we go. We're going to have access to the arm, double arm, and back from that position. If you can keep it across the center line. Good, I love it. I love it. While we're standing high.
Working up to a high guard here.
There we go. Good. A high guard is going to stop the posture when she stands. She's going to give you
Trying to isolate a leg there.
Kevin trying to get on that leg.
Yep.
Inverted through. Doesn't have the knee line.
Yep.
It's super
Right
aggressive.
back to attack.
And that's the way to do it. I mean, and that's something that's taken me a long time to do, is like when you're in that kind of scramble position, get up on top. And that was super aggressive.
Leg free.
This is going to be I'm really expecting a lot out of this match.
Yeah.
Both game competitors. Catherine's been on a lot of big stages, a lot of big wins.
I think she's working. Look at that. I think she's got the
really cranking on that head. Ooh, that looks nasty. Really cranking on that head and neck. Even though she...
Wow. That is deep.
Adrian doing a great job of trying to push on the hips, keep the leg entanglement.
Not letting her get to mount, not letting her crank that too much. But man, that is... And there it is. Wow. Wow.
Catherine Malares with the win via guillotine. We're at about 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
All right, and now the main fight.
All right, everybody, the final match. Before we announce these guys, give everyone a round of applause. Thanks to everybody who was on the production, all the spectators, whole team who always brings so many people out. Absolutely amazing. So the next one, black belt, 210 pounds. To my left, strategic MMA, Alex Nemeth.
Alex Nemeth out of Strategic
Saga BJJ, Kyle Myers.
Kyle Myers out of Saga BJJ. Alex in the gray shorts and Kyle in the black shorts. I think we are about to see a very tactical and high-intensity match.
Yeah, 2 black belts, both killers. Not too many people want to necessarily face either of these guys.
No.
Alex, black belt out of Strategic MMA, Old Bridge, New Jersey. Kyle Myers, Saga Jiu-Jitsu, Hatboro, PA, SAS team.
And they really both look like they work out.
Yeah, to say the least. Actually, Kyle Myers has a match upcoming in Fury Grappling against Tim Williams. And if you live in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, you know both of these guys. I mean, they've been on the scene for quite a while. Smashing a bunch of people. Killing it. Really looking forward to this one.
What do you think they bench press?
A lot more than me, that's all I'll say. I don't know about yourself. Maybe not as much as you, but...
No, definitely not as much. But they look a lot better with their shirts off than I do.
Yeah, I don't think they moved many trucks in their life as you did, but they definitely lift a lot more than I can. I'll say that. And both opting for no shirt, which is not a bad idea in this heat. It's nice in here, but still, after all these matches, and there's a ton of people in the room, doing it real ADCC style right here. No shirts.
Little something for the ladies. Or men. It's 2022. We don't judge. I'm really surprised that this has stayed on the feet as long as it has.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised both guys opted to start from the feet.
Yeah.
But I mean, both these guys, they got a diverse skill set. They can do it all. They can go legs, they can go top pressure. So.
But Alex is a monster leg locker.
Yeah.
He's an absolute assassin with that leg entanglement.
Quite a number of heel hooks throughout the years on all the various stages.
Kyle looking for a snap down. Both guys, again, staying relatively upright this early.
Nice.
Good body lock.
Alex got the double unders, the body lock, smashed him down. Of course, Alex had a win in his first Balance and Flow Invitational a few months back.
A little bit of a knee bar here, I think. Yep.
Yeah, we've seen that before from him. The knee bar from the top.
If it's there, go for it,
Able to clear the leg there, back to the feet.
Alex kind of looks like a young Andre Arlovsky.
I could see that.
Just needs a set of fangs. That's all he needs. Body lock again with the trip.
Lock again.
Kyle right back up.
Alex is trying to take him over the top with the legs. And I believe Kyle also has a black belt brother, Alex Myers. So, as I mentioned, Saga Jiu-Jitsu.
Now, what do you think he benches?
You would know better than me, man.
I don't know.
When it comes to lifting, I'm going to always defer to you.
That's fair.
I'm going to go to the expert.
That's fair.
3 minutes and 30 seconds into this one. And
Alex, a close guard.
However this one finishes, it's going to be amazing because both of these guys, pretty equally matched. Like I said, they have a wide array of submissions.
Yeah.
So, going to see where this goes. If we get into some leg lock battles or what. A little bit of a higher guard there, but
digging under there it is.
Kyle just driving forward,
shutting it down. I love that grip, that paper cutter choke grip. It works so well to harass your opponent and just get their mind off doing what they're trying to do.
Kyle looks like he's got that body lock there, which can be super uncomfortable when you have that knuckle kind of in that mid to lower back.
Yeah.
Kind of got to shimmy your way to get a comfort level there, but
he's got to get higher up though if he really wants to make that effective and really get Alex uncomfortable.
Kyle maybe trying to drive his head into the chin a little bit, but Alex staying composed, staying pretty easy there.
Yeah, they're both calm and cool. Pressure on the jaw. Yeah.
That's
there it is.
I think that's what he was going for.
Step to the legs. Let's do what we talked about before. Doesn't have any pressure on it.
Here you go again with this rubber guard.
It's just a good way to get your hooks back in the mix. Get those legs in the mix. If anything, drop them in front. Use it as a way to, retain guard, even if you can't get a submission out of it.
Yeah.
Over 5 minutes in. We'll see if one of these guys can get it done in under 10. Go home with some money.
Well, for everybody watching at home, you're not going to get this kind of action, this kind of entertainment for free anywhere else. It's really over wrapping that arm. Working to pummel in. Alex going for that body lock again. Probably working for another trip. Kyle going for the
trip. Alex was the right on top. Yep. Yeah, I am definitely surprised at how much time has been spent on the feet in this match.
Yeah, I really think they're just trying to feel each other out. Now, obviously, they're so, like you said, so diverse and so well skilled. Nobody wants to make a mistake.
At the same time, no one wants to necessarily be under the other man. So it's they want to get to that top position if they can. When you start getting these heavier weights,
it's a game of inches, man. You rush, you're gonna screw yourself.
Yeah, and forget what Alex competed at last time, but he's definitely in the past cut a lot of weight to cut at different weight classes, but decided to go back up to 210 for this one.
He looks good. I mean, everybody, they both look very comfortable. They both look athletic. And here we go with this rubber guard again.
Two absolute powerhouses. Yeah, and Kyle does have that right hook in. Now he's trying for the rubber guard with the left leg, trying to pass it in front. Alex recognized that real quick. Steps over.
Let him get up, Alex.
Wow. Able to kind of surf the wave there. kick his legs over, get the side control. Now into
Down to mount.
the mount position.
Going to high mount.
Yep. Scooted up, got in the high mount. Got his feet.
Oh, head and arm. Head and arm, my bread and butter. He's got to get that leg over though. He's trying to crank it from there. It's not going to work. It's not. You don't have the leverage. You don't have the squeeze from there. You got to get that far side. Drop that elbow. Drop the hip. Now with the body lock. Attacking the forearm.
I think he still has a grip on the head and arm, at least with one arm.
He's definitely still working for it. But again, Kyle already proved that no matter how hard Alex wants to squeeze from mount, it's not going to be effective enough to get him to tap.
Yeah, again, he has those legs, great line though under the butt. Kyle maintaining a good mount. I'm going to see how Kyle can get out of this position here.
Yeah.
Trying to
bridge.
Trying to buck, trying to get those bridges going. Alex able to maintain his balance. Falling off a little bit, maybe just trying to create a different angle.
Underhook, getting a knee in. There we go.
Once again, Alex recognizing that inside hook, able to clear it, but good job of Kyle to disrupt that heavy mount. Also not fall prey to that head and arm. Approaching 10 minutes in this match.
Back to their feet, huh? Sorry, I was distracted for a minute. I was giving somebody pizza advice. Another thing I'm an expert in.
Oh, pizza takes precedent over many things in life.
Things. Alex really likes that body lock trip.
Third time so far with that body lock takedown. Yeah, typically see Alex go for a lot of leg entanglements, a lot of leg locks, but again, I don't with Kyle's legs, I'm not sure how easily you're going to lock those legs. Maybe that's playing into some of the mindset here of just wanting to.
Alex back to mount.
Yep.
You see how he's got that arm behind his head. All he has to do is trap that armpit and go back to that head and arm again. Obviously, Kyle is well aware, but yep. You hear Alex's corner calling for an arm triangle again, and he's trapping that arm again. I don't like how Kyle's just keeping that elbow up. I really think he needs to get that to the mat. He's really just kind of asking for it at that point. I think Alex is just here trying to grind him a little bit.
Yeah, which at this stage of the game, 11 minutes in.
God, this time flies on these matches. But it's weird because when you're in them, the first 5 minutes feels like an eternity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sitting here watching, you're like, we're 11 minutes in. It doesn't feel like it. There's been so much action. He's got that arm,
really
arm again.
That head. Yeah, and everyone's yelling from the side of what you could do, and it's like you just physically can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Bridge, come on.
I feel like I just want to respond with, oh, really? That's all I need? Sometimes you feel like you're being cornered by Captain Obvious.
Yeah, sometimes the simplest things to do, the most basic moves, are the hardest things to do when you're exhausted. Just those guard recoveries and everything else. But both men back to the feet again. As I've said a few times already, this match has definitely gone a different way than I thought it would have, just as far as approach by both guys.
Again, another match I didn't think was going to go outside the 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought we were getting some Russian roulette, leg lock back and forth. No, we haven't even really seen any leg lock attempts. More so top pressure.
Yeah.
Smothering head and arms.
I'm in full support of anybody that wants to constantly go for head and arm choke. Ooh.
Kyle in on a single.
Oh, that's a go.
Trying for the trip. Again, body lock now. Actually, maybe on. Actually, maybe taking the back here. Kyle doing a good job of spinning
Good
around.
job of getting back. And again, that rubber guard.
Yeah.
That is the one downfall of competing without a rash guard on, is once everybody gets sweaty, it's really hard to maintain those grips to get those takedowns.
Kyle with a little butterfly guard position here.
Let's see if he can pull that leg up.
Yeah. Alex with the hand in the hip.
Let it go. Going for double unders here.
Yeah, watching out that he doesn't get popped up there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice step back there.
Step back.
Could he step back?
Back to their feet they go. Kyle with an absolutely beautiful Tom Selleck mustache. Both men just kind of catching their breath. Almost like a long tie clinch. I work for an underhook. He's going for the body lock.
Yeah. Kyle trying for his own there.
Kyle really likes that overwrap, but he doesn't do much with it. And there we go.
Yeah. Almost got caught there, but again, able to have that awareness to get his back to the mat. Yeah, it's almost like a little butterfly half here.
Nice pass. Back to mount. Kyle keeps, I don't know why he keeps bringing that arm up. It's almost, I feel like he's almost inviting that head and arm choke attempt. There we go again.
Once again with the head and arm grip.
He's just got to slide it down. He's just got to slide that head down. I mean, right now how Kyle's defending, it's not going to do much if Alex gets to the side there and really just kind of drives in.
Yeah, I think he had an idea there before with shooting that right knee up over Kyle's left arm. You know, maybe go for a triangle or some other attack from there, from a higher mount. But
get to almost like an S mount.
Yeah. But again, this is just the position where Alex is able to save some energy, collect himself.
Sure. But again, sub only. You want to get it done quickly. The longer you take, the more time you give your opponent to reverse and.
Kyle keeping those arms a little bit lower now, trying to frame in the hip, make a little space. Now the right arm's caught again. This is just the position that over time you're just wearing your opponent down.
He was going for the step over to get it, but all right. Kyle trying to isolate that ankle. Going back to the feet.
"18 minutes into this final match, Balance and Flow Invitational.
See a little frustration from Kyle. Huge shout out to Mike Wilson from Gorilla BJJ for creating this thing and putting this on. You know, it's really a great thing to see. Back to mount.
Alex continually doing a great job from the feet, using that kind of body lock style of passing to just send him to the ground, get back to the mount.
Quickly, too. It's really impressive to see how quickly he gets back to that position every time.
Just keeps hunting that head and arm.
Your right knee starts stepping up and over, Alex. All right. Use your right knee in that free arm.
There we go. He was once again trying to bring up that right knee. Kind of trap off that arm of Kyle Myers, but Kyle recognizes that. Just continuing to bridge and just do little things to disrupt Alex's base. Approaching 20 minutes in. Yeah, able to frame in the hip, make some space. Got a shield in there. Alex jumps to the other side.
Good butterfly sweep going here from Kyle. Guard again from Kyle.
A quick little step over. It's not even like a knee slice, but just kind of navigating your way through those legs and shields to try to get back into side control. Both men back to the feet. We're 21 minutes in.
Both men squaring back up in the center. Kyle with the collar tie and wrist control. And then the Alex with
That
that.
takedown has been working for him all day, as I mentioned.
Fourth or fifth time he's hit it now?
Yeah, I would say at least just, almost tried a little bolt cutter toe hold there.
So hard covered in sweat.
Yeah, at this rate, I am not sure how this match is ever going to end. We may be here for a while. Maybe tell that guy to get us some of that pizza he was just asking you about.
You know? Bring back 2.
I mean, these are such evenly matched high-level competitors. It's like they're not going to fall for anything. It's going to have to, again, be one of those things that kind of comes out of nowhere.
It's literally, this is a physical chess match between 2, for lack of a better term, grandmasters. Again, big shout out to our sponsors today, Atlantic Network Technologies, the Dumpling Dojo, Molina Moving and Storage, the Beautiful Barbarians Podcast, Black and Blue Productions, and the dopest rash guard company in the game, New York Hardcore Rash Guards. Kyle keeps going for that collar tie and wrist control. I really think he would be well served. Again, Alex dumping him with that body lock trip.
And now let's see if he's just going to step through again with that. I think this time Kyle realizes he's going to try to watch out for that right leg of Alex. So he can't step through, but try to jump to the other side. And fighting.
24 minutes in.
Kyle attempting just to raise a lock there. Isolating that leg. I don't think Alex is unfazed. Kyle going in and out of playing the DLR game. And back to mount.
So once again, Alex back in the mount position. We'll see if he keeps hunting that head and arm or he tries to mix it up here.
I mean, from what we've seen, Kyle keeps giving it to him by just kind of trying to cross-face frame.
This is officially the longest match of the day at over 25 minutes.
Definitely working that head and arm again. He's got that arm trapped with his head.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things. He's going to have to dismount. Maybe go to a knee on belly, or just go flat to really try to finish it to get that low crushing pressure. But now, maybe turning in, really driving that right arm into the carotid.
Yeah, I'd like to see Alex, if he's going to finish that, just nothing crazy. Just slide that knee up across the belly of Kyle and just sink the hip and elbow.
Yeah, Kyle's been recognizing that all match.
Yeah.
The minute he tries that, that's when he's starting to move. So, there, getting that right knee up high, but again, Kyle recognizes it, able to free his left arm, so it's not stapled down by the right knee of Alex. Kyle trying to get his left leg in the mix.
Don't expect that kind of flexibility out of guys these size, but they've improved it all match.
Now he's going
There
for
we
a
go
gift
for
wrap.
gift wrap. There it is.
Now to the back.
Yep. Nope. Kyle does a good job of not letting him have it.
Immediately. Yeah, but that, that's one strategy. Go to the mount, try to wear him down with the head and arm.
Sure.
Eventually get him, bait him to go on his side. Try for that gift wrap, S mount, back take. But
Just sit on his chest and just constrict his lungs and diaphragm. Oh, good attempt at double.
yeah, almost that NFL style double leg takedown there. But
Reminiscent of Ray Lewis. Working for a more there. Alex recognizes it, gets his arm out.
Kyle once again going with that rubber guard hook. Hasn't really been able to do much with it yet, but it's just a great way to break someone's posture if you need to collect yourself for a minute. Stop the attacks.
So this is the one downside of going against an opponent with no back hair. There's nothing to grab onto.
Yeah, no George the Animal Steels out there or anything like that,
I took my shirt off. I look like a water buffalo.
I think this might be the, I don't know, almost I'd say like 10th time or so that we're back in the head and arm grip from the mount.
Oh, you can see now all Alex is doing is just driving that shoulder and just making it real uncomfortable for Kyle to be there.
Just slowly taking its toll. Especially as we approach damn near 30 minutes here.
You can tell Kyle is really...
Kyle once again using that leg to get him. Almost that bolt cutter toe hold. That's it's a great way to try to escape the mount as long as you're cognizant that you're dangling a foot right there.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle was able to slip it out quick. Looks like Kyle's again. Thought he was going to try to use that hook there to try to launch him a little bit, but again, just using that little rubber guard hook there, maybe thinking about
trying to isolate that shoulder, yeah.
Back to the full mount position. Just as the time adds up, the mount position, the head and arm control, we're going to see how much more Kyle this can take, even though it's not a submission attempt. It just, it adds up. It just adds up. We're talking about 32 minutes in.
Yeah, even if you're not getting choked by that, you're still, look at your mouth's covered.
Yeah, switched arms.
Squeezing up.
For the longest time, Alex has been going with his right.
Going for a Kimura attempt there. again, we've got that arm isolated.
Once again, just cutting that knee through, getting the side control.
I think that was a buggy choke attempt. Single leg.
Kyle maybe thinking there for a minute to get on a leg of his own.
Comes to a straight ankle.
Once again, great at shooting that knee through, switching the hips. With the knee stabilizer to the back step. Seeing if he's going to go down into his
that ankle.
Trying to get to the heel there. A lot of back and forth banter between both competitors, especially at this point.
I'm going to go with a body lock trip from Alex. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, I mean, so far Kyle really hasn't had an answer for that. So,
you know, I watched him, and he keeps getting the collar tie and the wrist control, which is great for like a double snap down to get somebody into turtle. But I think now what's the big factor is they're both just covered in sweat. So to maintain, ooh, good double.
Yeah, just real easy. Lowered his level, took him down. Kyle hiding his arms there. With 35 minutes in, we'll see if this might be the longest Balance and Flow Invitational match ever. I think last time we had John Ari and John Enke at about 42 or 45 minutes.
42 minutes, yep.
Yeah, so we'll see if this one might.
And again, same thing, both just really evenly matched competitors.
I mean, even a Sunday morning open mat, doing 35-minute rounds where you're not even doing a competition pace is more than enough.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Both of these guys at this point, I mean,
it's a testament to, again, you know, I said earlier, their fortitude and their grit. Just keep it active like this.
Yeah, I mean, just watching them, I just want a steak and a beer and a nap.
No, I'm exhausted.
Just watching this.
And I've been sitting here just talking. Can't go for that razor lock.
36 minutes in.
Just both guys, just so hard to get a grip on your opponent.
Let's see if Alex can take the back from here. Got control of the left wrist of Kyle Myers.
Steam a lot. Steam up.
Back to the full mount. You know, at over 37 minutes in, you see that Kyle was having, just some issues there, not letting Alex pass. Alex just kind of passed that at will back to full mount. But Kyle's been doing a great job of defending from here. So
he doesn't seem concerned.
It's back and forth.
He just doesn't seem concerned. He hasn't. At no point has Kyle seemed like he's out of sorts or in any way uncomfortable or panicking. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, once again brings that leg in the mix, make the space.
I mean, you just talked about how Alex can pass at will, but it seems like Kyle can get out of it at will. You know what I mean? Like, just evenly matched. We got an eye poke.
Yeah, maybe give him a minute or two there. Kyle states he's good. A little accidental eye poke there. But this is everything that a final match should be. I mean, this is the headlining match. 2 great black belts. And, yeah, talk about an even match. 38 minutes in, back and forth. Dominant position, recovery. Dominant position, recovery. So we'll see how this all ends.
Do you think maybe at 50 minutes we see a titty twister attempt?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be something like that. Maybe a wrist lock. You know, something. One of those things that no one sees coming, right?
A wedgie, maybe a noogie.
You know, wet willy, like,
The amount of sweat on the ground, maybe a swirly. Rolling, here we go.
Oh, can't see. It looks like a little.
It looked like he was trying to trap that arm and hit again.
A little bit of a crooked guard, triangle attempt there, but back to full guard.
Alex may be trying to bait him into.
Kyle staying low, probably catching his breath for a minute.
Definitely thinks Alex is trying to bait him to something here, because obviously the mount and everything else hasn't worked just due to the sweat. So maybe he thinks if he can get a triangle or an arm lock or omoplata, or there it is, omoplata attempt.
Oh, Kyle's trying to go ahead on there.
Good scramble. Good. Come on, bro. Just saw my life flash before my eyes.
Quick flurry out of bounds, but now resuming in the middle of the mat. Both men breathing heavy, trying to see what they can throw out of their arsenal. Try to get a little different look here.
This collar tie and wrist, and I'd really like to see him just an aggressive snap down because he keeps letting Alex in like that.
Yeah, he's giving him that right arm underhook right under the armpit, so he's already halfway there and just barreling his way forward.
You know, but the key there is if you have that collar tie and you have that wrist control, as he starts moving in on you, you step back and shuck him by.
Kyle's trying to elevate with that hook. Back to the rubber guard there.
Rubber guard hook over every time.
Alex is shoving him off, making space, disengage, back to the feet.
Oh, wow. Guy with a nice double leg of his own.
Yeah. And Alex had a little guillotine attempt there, but again, good attack, good defense, back to the feet.
Digging deep in the toolbox there. That sweat is playing a huge factor on both these guys right now. Alex has his knee clear. I don't think he's in much danger here from this.
Shallow inside heel hook attempt here, but nothing going there.
Nope.
Knee line's free.
Little friendly shit talking there.
Both guys basically just having fun at this point. I mean, you
42 minutes in, I don't know if you call it fun, but they're still doing it.
Playful banter.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if this was a points tournament, it would be a totally different story. But sub
different
only.
Strategies for everything.
Yeah.
You got another rule set.
Yeah, I mean, sub only. You want to let someone keep going to the mount. Hey, no harm, no foul. If you can keep those elbows to the mat, disrupt them, sweep them, keep getting that left leg in the mix.
Yep. If you're not in danger, you're not in danger.
Let's see here. Kyle exposing his back a little bit. Hard to tell from this vantage point if Alex has a Kimura grip on that left arm or not, but now he's going to climb over. Yeah, this
like working for gift wrap.
Yeah, got the S mount around the head.
Kyle going belly down.
Kyle, no. But Kyle's got his shoulders back to the mat, though. Back to the head and arm grip.
Yeah, he's going to bring that. Looks like he's going to set that rubber guard hook back over, get it in.
But it doesn't seem like Alex is putting too much pressure on that head and arm. He's just using it as a control position, and as a result, Kyle doesn't really feel necessarily too threatened. He's still moving, still just waiting for the next step, waiting for Alex to make the next move so he can counter. And that's what we've been seeing for the past 44 minutes.
Officially the longest match in Balance and Flow Invitational history.
There you go. And I mentioned this at the last Balance and Flow Invitational, and before Mike Wilson was doing the Balance and Flow submissions, he was doing the Ultimate Submission Grappling. So I mean, he's been doing these tournaments for a while, sub only. But granted, this is a different format, and he made this one even more in favor of the fast submissions, the pushing the pace, and overall, it's been a great card. Thanks to all the schools for coming out, representing, all the people who came to watch, and look forward to more of these in the future. Only going to be bigger and better.
Yeah. Yeah, it really, really, really favors the athletes, which is something we need to see more of in these tournaments and super fights and competitions.
You just took a break there because I think 45 minutes in, Chad and me are running out of things to say about this match.
I'm thinking we're going to see a titty twister real soon.
We're going to see something, all right. And we have a good mix of matches today. Some in double digits. We've seen a 20-minute match, 24-minute match, 13-minute match. Then we've seen a match that was under a minute. So.
We got chair sit going on here. Pulls the back with the body triangle now.
Yep.
Again, though, the sweat's going to play a factor. I think Kyle can definitely still turn into him.
Yeah, when you got that body triangle, that just crushing your insides. See if Alex throws his hips in a little bit too. Put some pressure on that lower back. But
yeah.
Now he's got. Now that Kyle fell to that side, the body lock, he's got the right foot up. Just maintaining that body triangle. He will want to Right there, he's
They were
good.
looking for short choke.
Yeah, short choke.
No. Kyle doing a great job of getting his chin down, gritting his jaw, not letting him get
Still
under.
back
That's
to the
under though.
crank. And
There's the tap. There it is.
47
Rear
minutes
naked
in.
choke.
Alex Nemeth, winner with the
47
rear
minutes.
naked. 47 minutes.
47 minutes.
The final match and the longest match of the day. 47 minutes, Alex Nemeth with the win.
Great match.
Mike Wilson, head owner and head instructor of Gorilla BJJ, just announcing that they'll have the next Balance and Flow Invitational in a few months, maybe looking at July or August time frame. So once again, thank you to everyone who was tuning into the live stream. Thank you to all the schools, all the sponsors, everyone who helped set this up, made this thing.
Yeah, what a wonderful, absolutely wonderful experience. This has been phenomenal. Can't wait to see the next one. Can't wait to see what we got. I'd love to see on the next one. I'd love to see more kids matches. That first match was unreal.
Yeah,
unreal.
The level of jiu-jitsu from the kids, just in general, the youth of today. You see what the Rutolo brothers are doing. You're seeing Cole Abate and all of them guys. It's unbelievable. You said you like the kids.
I thought those two little girls, the first match, the little girls. That girl coming back from that deep rear naked to reverse that. I just thought the amount of heart those two showed, and I obviously was not expecting that much technicality out of those two. I thought it was really a good surprise in the fight.
Well, he's saying the kids match.
I liked it, man. It set the bar higher at the rip.